Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Lauren Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Saturday to you, and a pleasant good morning, good afternoon, wherever you may be. We've got a special show for you. Thank you so much for being here today. We've got quite a bit of jewelry, so I will say right up front, if you have any requests at all, we would love to hear about them. We would love to get you exactly what you're looking for. We have a very special show planned, but always willing to screech on the brakes and give you whatever it is that you're looking for, whether it's something from last night or earlier this week or whatever it may be. So give us a call. We're here to help. And it's a great time of morning and the Saturday to give you exactly what you're looking for and really show you our very best. We've got wheels, we've got tanzanites, we've got yellow diamonds, and we're going to be putting everything on discount for you, including the flowering. It's springtime, so we're feeling the florals. We're feeling, I've got feather earrings as well, which actually are really feathery but palm inspired as well. So we're really looking forward to those. That's going to be a staple for everybody's fine jewelry summertime wardrobe. And we have a gents wheel. There's even a gents wheel. I mean, it's a trio. It's three incredible, some of our highest end gents pieces that we have. So ladies, if you're shopping for the men, or again, if you are looking for one of our most extravagant, it is truly, we've got sapphires. It's copper bearing tourmaline, which is Paraiba. 2 sapphires to choose from in very large mounting. So there's a quick little discount on 3 incredible one-of-a-kind gents rings. Plus, we've got a diamond bangle that is requested and so excited. It's like the one missing piece to the suite that we haven't had. When we brought you studs and we brought you pendants and we brought you an array of bezel set diamonds, but we have not seen the bangle yet. That changes today, so very excited about that one. A 50-point stone. It tends to look a little bit like a 1 or 2 carat when it's bezel set the way it is. And I'll tell you, I looked at this piece and I went, oh, that's nice. And then I picked it up and I went, whoa, this bangle is heavy. It really is something special. So we'll be seeing that. Let's get started though. Oh, before we do, it's a special day in TVON land. So I want to sorry guys, the brain is not functioning at full speed this morning, so I'll admit that right up front. So forgive anything that I might say or any miscues that I make, but it is a very special day here on this Saturday. I'm going to call it Sarah Lynn Saturday. What do you guys think? Do we like that? Should we just name it? Yeah, Joyce is like, Joyce, what'd you do for her today? Special piece of jewelry? Birthday cake, flowers? What'd you do? We've got one of our most loyal viewers for a long time now, Sarah Lynn. It's her birthday today. So we've got a special celebration here, and we want to wish her, from all of us at TVON, a very happy birthday. I hope it is a Saturday well spent with family and friends, and hopefully not with us. Hopefully she's just out enjoying herself on this beautiful Saturday. So again, from all of us here, we wish you a wonderful day and year ahead. So filled with health and happiness and all those good things, and a lot of sparkle too, because I know she likes her jewelry. So happy birthday from us to you. We're so glad that she's part of our TVON family. And again, anything else you're celebrating on this fabulous weekend, we'd love to hear about it and shower you with love and jewelry gifts. So here we go to start with actually a Mandarin garnet that I cannot get over this price tag. Whoa, scared me to death. All right, so we're all right. So let's take a look at this. This is a beautiful, beautiful piece that we've got in Mandarin garnet. Is going to be item number 5573. And hi to Donna too. Donna B is with us this morning while she's at work. Listen, shopping while at work. I fully approve. I think it's a great idea. Anyway, I mean, right? Make the time go by. You know, nothing makes time fly like when you're just having a good time shopping up a storm. So here's item number 5573. It is a beauty of a stone. It's huge. It's a 279. And you notice we haven't seen a lot of Mandarin garnet of late. They are run dry. So it's like, get them if you have them, get them when you see them, and when they're at a special opportunity like this price tag, it makes a lot of sense to jump and go to get your Mandarin, because it is really luxury garnet in a 279 size, which is quite large. Also have the 46 points in the diamonds as well, with this little bit of like fleur-de-lis style. It's kind of a variation of, and it really is stunning to get that clarity. You know, that's not a stone that gives you a lot of clarity as a rule, but this stone does, and it's almost 3 carats, plus it's got that and look out, every single person in the back row is like stretching. Everyone's like, oh man, I mean, we had to be here today at 10 o'clock. Let me stretch it out, guys, stretch it out. Deep breaths, jumping jacks. Obviously they're getting ready. They're getting ready. Get those arms stretched out, those shoulders, those rotator cuffs. We're going to be ready to answer a lot of phones here today. I mean, it's just so funny. Look out. Everyone's ready, right? Get it in, guys, because we're going to be answering those phones today. When you see these values, you might go, it's just a Saturday. A Saturday sit back and window shop. I don't know. We might wow you with some price tags that just you can't miss. But here's our $279. Let's get it out the door. 46 points in diamonds. I'll try it on for you. It is such a beauty to get that vivid, bright, amazing color. And it really is Mandarin. I mean, we're talking about as part of the Spessartite family that normally gives you more brown and red. Here's where you get that true pop of neon orange. That's exactly what you want your mandarins to look like, but it's rare to get a 3-carat size, especially in that fancier cut. It's almost even like it's like a modified radiant. You know, radiants usually have that very pronounced kind of like, looks like a V style, or it looks like an X that's not connected in the middle to really just kind of describe how it differs from, let's say, an emerald cut. This is a little bit like they stretched and elongated that extra radiant cutting there. So it's really interesting. It's a beautiful design. I like that it leads up and anchors that centerpiece with that beautiful halo as well. And you've got oh no, this is only yellow gold. Oh boy, yellow gold only. Then the price must be coming on down to a very, very, very special all-time low, and it will, and there is not a value like this anywhere in gold. I look at these prices and I just go, why are we just completely, like, we're going back in time, decades in gold prices. We're not charging for diamonds. It's like these rare exotic center stones are on fire, and yet the price tag like this one, that's not going to be $29.99 any longer. That was a once upon a time price. But welcome to the fairy tale of shopping right here. In your experience, to get a $29.99 ring like that in Mandarin, do you see what I mean by those elongated radiant facets? So it's almost got like the outer perimeter of an emerald cut, but then it's got some long, lean, radiant facets to it. I won't even make it $19.99 or even $9.99. Okay, we're going to get some jewelry out the door. We got a lot of one-of-a-kinds coming up for you. So it's going to be, let's just, make everything real affordable and send them flying on out of here. So that you can get your favorite, try something new, maybe celebrate or get something special for that upcoming event or whatever it is. Mother's Day is now 2 weeks from tomorrow, so I would also recommend thinking about moms out there. Treat yourself to something special. How about $888 on that Mandarin garnet instead of the $29.99 where it began? And we've got a wheel coming up shortly that's going to wow you. It's going to really blow you away. Pink diamond is here, a nice 10-pointer that's going to be hopefully allowing a lot of people to get in on the pink diamond world today. And then we also have, are you ready? The biggest Spinel in the purple variety. Mahenge is here. Oh, the tanzanite earrings that I have. Wow. This one may be gone. Let's see if Allison's got it. She's always got that lucky phone in the morning, so I think her phone, as a rule, rings first. So let's see if she's got it and who's got it. We'll thank them. We've got gorgeous earrings coming up, a style we don't always see because they are drops, but it's also a pink sapphire. So let's keep it rocking and rolling. I'm not going to wait for pieces to actually go because otherwise I think it really slows us down and kind of limits what we can actually show as a whole. So I'm going to give you a lot of great values, and we got to make up for it in volume. That's at least the theory. So here are my pink sapphire earrings. They're long. So let's zoom back, get you a look at the entire length of this earring, which is a gorgeous trillion. A cut that I love, but especially the hotter, the more neon the stone is, I think the more it pairs up so well with a trillion cut sapphire. It's item number 3389, and this is a one-of-a-kind pair of earrings that leads in, first of all, very flattering to see this on, because when you've got that length, that super elongation, very attractive, not to mention kind of like an arrow made up of the stones, because that very point would be the base of the earring where your trillion cut is. That's 166. In hot pink sapphire, so over 80 points a piece, plus you've got this really special 26 points in what is an elongated, stretched out, diamond-shaped design with all pave, 1 3/4 inch, one of the longer drop earrings we do, but that doesn't mean they're expensive. It means that we're going to give you a value so you can try something that's really, again, when I say long, I think people equate long with dressy, not always. I think that, again, it's up to you what you wear, when you wear it, and all that, of course, but it really is one of those where if you just want, I think in the summertime, especially when the ponytails are, in full effect, and we're showing more skin, and we've got a tan going, and we've got a little more, warmth outside. It's fun to put on a bigger earring and really just have that kind of dramatic length right near the face, and of course a hot pink sapphire is one of the rare ways to get this color in a gem. We're going to blow them out right now. They're not even going to be $1,999 at all. It is a fabulous buy. Take a look at this on the hand so we can show you that measurement, see another perspective on how those drop from one end to the other. There's a lever back, which of course makes it really very, very easy to put on because there's no extra backing to worry about. And then you have 1 3/4 inches right there. And then I'll try one on for you as well so you can see what that's all about, just to give you another example of what they're going to look like from a distance away. But they're not even going to be, and this kind of blows my mind here, because pink sapphires, if you know them, you know how pricey they are, especially when they get into that deeper, brighter. I'm not talking about like a deep where the pink's not there. I'm talking about a more higher saturation. So you get that neon color, that glow about them. Certainly a great clarity is happening here, and they're not even going to be $19.99 or $9.99. Here's what they look like from a little bit of a greater distance away, just so you can get a feel for how they're going to drop. And I'll put my hand behind so you can really see those pink sapphires there. So it's really, really special how that looks. And of course, that drape of that diamond weight that you have starting right over here and then dripping down into that amazing, amazing trillion cut hot pink. It's not $9.99 either for the pair. It's amazing. Take a look at them up close again. We're going to get them out the door. They're not even going to be $8.99. This is what we call value. Welcome to the home of the best value in jewelry. And there's a great finishing in the back too. So you got a little bit of everything. I mean, when somebody sees those from the back, now that you are, you know, you're not going to see them from the back, but somebody else might. And you really have that mark of fine quality there, the way those are done and finished. And we'll make them $888 while they last. Huge value on some very, very important sapphires that we don't get to see all the time. So very thrilled. And by the way, does anybody have the Mandarin? Allison, JT, anybody get that Mandarin? Mandarin's still available at $888. Congratulations if you get that or the earrings. We're going to be moving in 30 seconds. We got a lot to show you here today. Yes. You're taking the earrings in white gold. Very good. All right. So it sounds like the earrings may be gone. Let's get to, oh, and by the way, if they needed a stone to match, look at this. This is Mahenge. But see how well they coordinate? That is a wild emerald cut Mahenge, by the way. It's a carat 03. Huge value on that Mahenge. How about that big time? Big time Spinel. Wait, do you see these earrings, though, in tanzanites? I mean, wow. Huge earrings. Look at this. Those earrings are wild. And it's interesting because in the rose gold, looks like we put pink diamonds around them. Not pink diamonds. You'll see. It's very special. That's a one pair only. So if you want big tanzanite earrings, those are going to be on the way. All right, let's get to this one. I love this Mahenge since we're in the hot pinks. Now, pink sapphires are rare in that color, but look at this. This is even a rare gem overall because here we get into Spinel, kind of like a sapphire counterpart, certainly, but it's actually this really rare form, which you know of here as Mahenge. I've noticed other people are trying to do a little copying on the Mahenge front when it's not really Mahenge Spinel. So remember, it's got to be this distinctive color. This distinctive color only came, oh wow, we got the helicopter above. You don't hear that very often right here above us. Anyway, this is going to be our bright hot pink Spinel. It's $57.57. Now, there is a difference between pink Spinel and Mahenge Spinel. So just to be, because it's a little more unusual of a gem category. So to be clear on what we're talking about, Mahenge actually refers to not just a color. Mahenge is actually referring to the origin of this stone. Mahenge refers to that one. We don't even want to really call it a mine. It was not even really a mining operation. It was more of just, again, we talk about this big kind of, I mean, to say boulder sounds silly because that implies like something that you could pick up, right? It was a large piece of material that was actually going to be containing all the rough that at the time they didn't even know what they had quite uncovered. But it's only really truly from that Tanzanian area because the Spinels that are pink Spinels from the rest of the world, and there are many, there are several well known from Burma, we know that, Burma Spinels, but those pinky colors are very different. They tend to be a little more muted, they tend to be a little lighter, still beautiful, but not quite this neon pop that you're seeing right here that makes this so undeniably rare and special. The fact that it's giving you true neons, which means almost reds as opposed to just pinks. Like, again, the last pink sapphire earrings, they were the hottest form. They were that bright, beautiful neon color, but they weren't, I wouldn't say they were reds. This is where you get a pinky red. And it's so stunning. Plus, it's an emerald cut. Plus, it's a carat over, so a carat 03, which means that's really what's been the difficult part about mehenges is there hasn't been much of it overall. It was only discovered that large source was only discovered in 2007, but quickly, all done and gone just a few short years later. And the crystal sizes within that natural material were very small, so you don't actually have a lot of, when all is said and done, large stones. So that is why when you see a 1 carat, it's worth getting excited about. Take a look at it. We'll see what we can do here on this price tag because it is a major value. It is a huge emerald cut. It's a carat 03, which we talked about is so rare, but also it has 88 points in diamonds to go along with it. So we're going to make it a really easy deal, a really special price tag, an amazing opportunity for one mehenge lover, which again, this Spinel is even greater than, excuse me, a pink sapphire, which you see right there. See how, let me just show you the difference here if I can hold that right there. Look at that. See the difference? Subtle, but you see it, right? There's that true, again, pink versus pinky red. That's the difference. That's the neon. That's what makes this stone oh so rare. We're going to try it on for you as well. The 88 points in diamonds in that formation are just a classic. And it is, look at that, just the hottest color, even from a distance away. It just bright, beautiful, and bold. So here's what we're going to do instead of this $28.99 price tag, which is so amazing. It's in the white gold now. You can change that if you want to. Not even going to be $28.88. Not even going to be the $2,000 or $19.99. Truly one of the rarities, but again, not all pink Spinels are mehenge. That comes from Tanzania, one of those great stones from Tanzania that we just can't get enough of. Tanzania, big producer of stones, not just tanzanites, but far beyond that. And this is really up there. And actually, when you think about the rarity of tanzanite, we love it. We love that it's one source in the world. We love that, but you know what? Mehenge Spinel is a lot more rare by the numbers. So it's a huge opportunity to get it. We'll make it not even 19, 18, 17, or 16. I don't think I've ever had a 1 carat priced in this way. It is time to dial. Seriously, Mehenge Spinels, when they hit that 1 carat mark, it's like a diamond. Woo, does that price go up? We're not making it 16 or 15. I'll blow it out for $1,499, and that is it. $14.99 to get that one stone, that precious large size, out our door at $1,499, and that's just as easy as a large, bright, gorgeous Spinel gets. So that is only $1,499, and that would be for the one lucky caller out there that is fast enough to say, I'll take it. I want it. It's beautiful. So coming up next, we've got one more emerald special. I had an emerald, a beautiful emerald last night. For those of you that weren't with us, we've got a very special round here today. Big time stone. We've got those huge tanzanite earrings. It's a lot of one only, so do call us early when you see something you love. We'll help you out with those. And here we go. Coming up on our way. This is really cool. We've got a beautiful pair of earrings on the way that's going to be our tanzanite. I want to show these early because they're such a buy. So let's get to it. We've got these big time tanzanites, and now that just showed you the perspective. When they're that much larger than the ring itself that we just had, because that was a good size ring, but that gives you an idea of how really large these ovals are in this earring. I'm going to see if I can put them vertically. There's one little fuzzy wuzzy in that prong, and I'm trying to get that out. Can't even see it in person. So let me see if I can get that all squared away so we can, you know, really look at the beauty of the stones and not little things hanging from the prongs. 5008 is the number here. Look at that. That's cool. That is really cool. You can see the reds, and that is why this particular pair of stones, large as they may be, we chose the rose gold here, and that's where they're going to stay. 482 is your carat weight on 5008. This is one of a kind pair of earrings. I don't see a lot of the big tanzanite earrings, and when we do, sometimes they're more of a drop style. I think it's really exciting to be able to bring these to you here in a very large button style. Makes them a little bit maybe more wearable for our stud girls out there that really want something that is just a bigger, bolder type of close to the ear look. 482, almost 2.5 carats per. They look bigger than that, don't they? They really do to me. They look so much larger than even that. And this is where, oh, look at this. Look at this. Look at the color. And because the diamonds are in the rose gold, they tend to have that pink cast. There's a carat 12 in VS Round Brilliant Diamonds all the way around, creating that beautiful, beautiful halo. It's a centered post, so you can wear them east to west or north to south or even at a diagonal if that works better for your ear. But it is time to get them a home. There's only one pair there in the rose gold only. This is a value. When I've had earrings like this in the past, they have been tens of thousands of dollars because, again, bigger stones like this, if you're comfortable in a bigger earring, you're going to get that post that's going to be, again, with an oversized backing so that they can sit however you wish, however you like, however you prefer. Love that versatility of, you know, longer or sideways or even up the lobe a bit because it is a larger type of earring. So that's important to consider, but it is not going to be anything like the $49.99 that they once were and that they should be, quite frankly, at their lowest. But we're going to give you some huge values. It's a Saturday for sales. It's a Saturdays for savings. And that's really what today is about. And get you all your springtime needs, whether it's a special event piece, whether it's a Mother's Day opportunity, whether it's just because you love a value and can't resist when something is marked down from $49.99 that should be all day and is going a lot lower than that. Take a look. We'll show you what we can do here. It is your chance to pick them up, but please do not, whatever you do, please do not wait. Do not wait. Do not sit back and go, oh, I'll just wait because they're going to be so much. I'll just wait and think about them. They're going to go because they're not even close to $49.39 or even $29.99. Huge size. Let me show you one from a distance here. That is going to be, oh my goodness, this is the north to south, of course, but that is going to be over a ½ inch. If you actually go, let's go side to side here, they're going to be a little bit more, I mean, still, really, 3/8 of an inch there. I mean, more than, really a ½ inch just when you go side to side. That's the height when they're east to west. When you sit them up higher, that's an option for you as well. I'll show one on here. I have no backing, so I'll just hold it up for you, but I think it helps to see what is that going to look like when you get that one on the ear. Hopefully that gives you a better idea. Look at that. Special, huh? Look at that. So that's definitely like, looks like made for royalty, right? Fit for a queen, no doubt about it. We're not even going to make it $29.99 or even $28, $27, $26. 25. Let's make them $2,499 for the pair. And that is the one and only pair. Again, they must stay in the rose gold, which is, I think, one of the things that makes it so pretty. And we're not used to seeing a lot of our blue wings in the rose gold, but I think that it may just inspire a new trend here. So that's very special. Let's get them a home. $24.99 for that one-of-a-kind pair of stunning and very dramatic button style earrings. So that's it. The merengue is here if you'd like it. So is the Mandarin garnet. So $2,499. Excuse me, guys. Sorry for the voice today. It's not at its best, and I apologize. Just you know, occupational hazard. Had to do a little more screaming last night than normal with the show. So yeah, I overdid it. But here we go, coming up. I mean, that's what happens. You get some values like this. You got to get excited about values that are just giving jewelry away like we're doing here. So here's your chance to pick them up right now. All right, so let's move on. We've got a beautiful emerald, and I know so many of you are getting ready for May. It's ready to see the best, but I know what stands in the way so often with emeralds. It's just the price tag, right? It's just about getting a price tag that we all, you know, really love. Now, this has been named the Stardust mounting because it's so popular here, and a lot of you have loved it, but loved it not just for its beauty, but for its practical wearability as well. Item number 6416. It's a 30-point round Colombian emerald. Oh, look at that. Oh, I love it. The scattered way we do these diamonds, but are all still set within the gold. No prongs except for the 4 that are holding on to that beautiful Colombian stone. Bright, high clarity, absolute stunner there. And you know what? It's also going to be in your choice of gold. Yay! So you've got white gold, yellow gold, rose gold as options. There's something about an emerald and yellow gold that I find is perfect. But again, that's totally up to you as well. So you can think about whatever you want to do there. It's up to you, because when you think about the way those diamonds are set, I think that's going to really, I think, be a big factor in how you choose what gold you want. Is thinking about, do you want those diamonds scattered in the yellow gold? Do you want it to be more tonal, where it's white on white, where you've got all those diamonds set into the white gold? That would be an option as well. But here's what we're going to do in rose gold too. I mean, I like a rose gold combination when you have a green stone. I think anything in that minty blue green or green looks really attractive in rose gold. So you might want to think about that as well. But it's not going to be, well, this is what it's not. It's not $25.99 anymore, and it's always rare to get a round. We know that. But to get a round in an emerald, when it's Colombian and it's bright and it's clean and it's glowing, all of that. Very, very special. And you know what we're going to do? It's not even $2,599 anymore. Got a very special moment and opportunity right now. And it is for just the one color, but we're changing the gold. So it's really going to be customized to your preference here. But it's so easy to wear. I mean, this is like, you know, pinky ring perhaps. Maybe it's going to be something you slide on the ring finger and wear every day. There's something really kind of elegant but casual about it when you have a dome setting style like this. And you see how the diamonds just look truly like they are glitter throughout the ring, and that's what's so impressive. There are different sizes. They're all set in. That's a style we call burnishing, where you actually put the diamonds, set them down into the gold. So you can even see, here's what I love, that side profile where you still see diamonds because they wrap around that edge ever so slightly. So you get that beautiful style where it just is diamonds from every direction, and that's a beautiful thing. And we're going to make it even better than even $1,000. Did I just say under $1,000 for a Colombian emerald with a lot of diamonds? Almost a ½ carat. I mean, we're right there, really close to a ½ carat in diamonds for you. And it's not even going to be $9.99. That's what's crazy. In your choice of gold, giving away jewelry like we always do, but some of these values just are even better than what we always do. And that's where I think it really is important to dial in with your favorites. Get this one only. Check out that gold color. We're sizing it for you as well. It's a 6 right now. We can size it up, down. It'd be a great pinky ring, truth be told, if you want to have not something as plain, but you want to have all those diamonds scattered. And then look at how they continue to the very, very sides. It's really been a popular mounting since we introduced it. It's been extremely popular with a lot of different folks. And I think that is what's beautiful, is it gives a lot of people, whatever your like core style is in jewelry, it gives you an opportunity to really do that kind of mix and match, casual but diamonds, right? Bright and beautiful but, you know, wearable. And that's really unusual in the business of fine jewelry. We're going to make it $888 if you'd like it. So that's going to give a quick 60 seconds, or again, maybe not even going to last that long. We will all find out together. But there is a major yellow diamond. We've got the most unbelievable, and my heart-shaped girls who like heart-shaped tanzanite, stick around. There's actually a rare offering on a wheel today in a heart shape that is super special. We've got those beautiful diamond encrusted feather earrings. We've got a new flower ring that's actually going to be, well, the flower ring I'm wearing is very large. We can give you a larger diamond in a smaller flower if you want to do that too. So it's all coming up roses here today. Let me know on those big tanzanite earrings, by the way. Those are still here if you'd like them for $24.99. And here we go with our next big Spinel. I got this purple stone that is just a little mind-boggling, the size for the price. And that's what gets so exciting. Plus there's a ruby, and I know we haven't seen a lot of rubies. And that is because we don't have a lot of rubies. There's going to be a ruby offering today. We're going to do that right around the top of the hour, about 32 minutes from now. You will not believe. Rubies out of Burma, rare, $20,000 a carat stones. We're going to make it really, really, really affordable for you today in this show to get that July birthstone and that fabulous, what is regarded as the king of all gemstones the world over. So happy Saturday. Will you give us a call and let us know if there's anything particular we can show you, if we can run back to a vault, find something, bring it out. We'd love nothing more than to do so for you on this Saturday. So please, please, please don't hesitate to call us and, you know, converse and tell us what you'd like to see. Take a look at that emerald, which is still here at $888. All right, coming up, we're going to get a move on. We've got this unbelievable collector stone. It's a Spinel, which we just talked about, Mahenge. We're going to head on over to Burma here and show you this really stunning purple color that is just rich. I love this stone. I mean, I'm not one for a lot of Spinels typically, because to me they can be really kind of, they can be a little bit drab. That stone is like, I mean, I feel like we should hear the trumpets sounding. Like, doo, 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 like announcing the arrival of like a queen coming down the stairs. I mean, like, this is really a big deal stone. It's rare as can be. I love the flecks of blue we're getting. It's a purple stone, sure. If you have to name it, purple, sure. But it's got blues, it's got pinks, it's got these bright, almost like a grape color to them as well. It's 6012. It is rare because we're talking about over 5 carats of clarity. And Spinels aren't always clean. They're like sapphires. They're not always clean. If you get clarity in a Spinel, rejoice. Like seriously, let the angels sing. 5 carats 04 of Spinel, which is now, by the way, an August birthstone. That's a newer addition to the birthstone list, so you don't have to rely on peridot anymore. If you're an August birthday, you can think about a Spinel, and look at this. Watch that. That's what we love. There's something special when that stone moves. I mean, it's one thing to go bink, 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 but it's another thing to see. That's what I'm talking about. Purple core, but then look at the different colors through the stone. Specialty, rare. How about a carat 58 in diamonds to go along with it? Sure, a carat 58 in diamonds. Signature style, but remember, we had to update this because you don't just see that with a cushion cut. That's rare, guys. I don't have a lot of people here with us today so far, but I'm going to tell you something. This is going to fly. Because if somebody says, here's the Hope Diamond, give me $5, you take it, right? The Hope Diamond's not for sale. It's in a museum. But to give you kind of an analogy of what this is going to be, when you have a museum stone of this level that's important like it is, and we're going to give it away, I know, you're going, hold on, slow your roll. It's Saturday. Let me get some coffee. Let's kind of ease into this. No, the museum is coming out right now. And when the museum piece arrives, and it's not a museum price tag because there ain't one, but it's not going to be a $10, $20, $50,000 carat price tag like it should be. We're going to do something wild, and it will fly. And there is a lot of people that understand this mounting is worth more than the price I'm going to give it with the 504 Spinel. So that is why it is highly recommended and highly advised. Call in early. Don't miss it. Don't wait. Don't sit back and go, I'm sure it'll be here. There are values, and then there are those, oh my goodness, what are they doing on this Saturday price tag? That's where this falls into that category. You can even change your gold. Right now it's in the yellow. I will show it on because you don't see any of the gold really from seeing it from the, actually, we're going to leave this in the yellow gold because, again, if I put another $3,600 into the mounting, we would have to probably continue to ask $89.99. I mean, look at that. What's happening with that stone, guys? Reds, pinks, blues, absolutely. I'm fanatical about really, really important, rare individual gems that just truly are inimitable. Like you can't find, if we sent you on a search worldwide, gave you all the money in the world, all the funds, just, not just to buy the stone, but to go find it. I don't think you're going to find a stone like this anywhere. And it's not even $89.99. Take a look at what we're going to do here because instead of, and I have nobody on the phone lines, and this is a color that is synonymous with royalty. And I think that obviously there are different tones within that purple family. This is where you've got richness and saturation. How about that clarity, which is not a given with a Spinel? Let's get it out the door. Finished on the inside all the way through. How about you take a look at the clarity through the back? Because a lot of times when we're all blinded by the lights and see all that beautiful color, it's hard to really, focus on the clarity. Look at the perfect cutting. This is the back of the stone. Look through that undergallery and see if you can find an inclusion because that's what's lacking here and that's a good thing. And it's not even $8,000, $7,000. $6,000 or $5,000 or even $4,000 and at $39.99, what a steal. To get a stone like that, but instead of $39 and instead of even $3,500, this is just unbelievable, but it's got to get a home. And we're looking for a good home for a Spinel of that size and that clarity. I don't have another stone like it. True story, I had a 2 carat last night. I had 2 carat. 2 carat last night. Over $6,000. How about going more than double the size? How about getting you more than double the diamonds and not asking for 35 or 34 or 33 or 32? We are giving away the jewelry today. It's as simple as that. You like a sale? You want a deal? You got it today. I'll make it $2,999. It's in the yellow gold. Unless, again, it would be something we would, if we had to trade it out and make that again, because that's a custom. That's a custom signature mounting. We're normally doing one that's half that size for an oval. This is all that same kind of theme, but blown up to be for the cushion cut in that size. And that's $2,999 for one of the rarest out there. Enjoy it. Get it. Try it. Think about, again, adding something you may not already have. What if Spinel is a little bit new to your collection? That would be a beautiful way to get you covered there. So $29.99 for that mounting couldn't be done. that means the stone is really free, doesn't it? Sure is. So you got a really fantastic chance to own that one. So thank you so much. And it is going to be time to shine here. We got a very, very special opportunity on the way next. Some markdowns and some yellow diamond and white diamond dramatic designer earrings. We've got a large tanzanite making an appearance today, a 10-carat pluser. We have a beautiful pink zircon. The flower ring is here. Let's get it going. I've got a pink diamond. Let me show you one of the rarest stones in the world, and yet set up right, because we did a more contemporary version. I think a lot of people understand that, you know, when you get into pink diamonds, they're not going to be gigantic stones unless you've got, you know, unlimited, you know, funds, right? It's not going to be a gigantic stone. So what you really want is you always want color. But I think it's nice when we see like a little basic halo or a double halo, I think that the rings tend to be a little smaller, and they tend to have a certain type of kind of themed look to them. Love that we're bringing to you now something a little different. It's a wider, thicker band style that's going to be really, really impressive, but it's also a stone that is more on that, you know, getting into that purple range as opposed to just a light, barely there pink. Isn't that beautiful? Because I know the biggest complaint with pink diamonds is I get they're rare, I'm privileged if I get one at all ever, but I don't want it to be no color, because then what's the point, right? You'd probably just be better off getting a white diamond and investing your money that way, because pink diamonds are an investment no matter how you get them or where you get them. Heck, I've seen a lot of those treated stones. They're all over, especially if you watch a lot of the television jewelry opportunities. There's a lot of pink diamond out there that really is enhanced and treated to get whatever color is there. You know, you'll see those diamonds that are pink diamonds and they're like hot pink. You know, they look like they came out of a gumball machine, and you're going, okay, those aren't natural diamonds. Pink diamonds don't achieve that color naturally. That's not really what their purpose in the gem community is. Their purpose is to be rare. We don't even know exactly what colors them. It's kind of a mystery to even the world's best gemological minds, but it is a stone that generally gives you a little lighter color. So when you can end up getting that lighter pastel, but a little more kick, a little more saturation, that's what you're looking for, and this stone has it. It's also in a very wide band of gold. Take a look at it. I think you're going to like this one a lot. It's item number 6578. It's brand new today, and it's a 10-point pink diamond with that really beautiful, just, you know, really to clarify here, that's a rose gold setting for the pink diamond is actually set in. Usually a pink diamond, if it's really good, it'll be that color. Like it'll match the rose gold. I think we can all see here and agree that that stone set in that rose gold, I would say if you're given the option, which is a little more punch, I think we would all say the diamond, right? The diamond has more purple than it does pink. But I also want to show you, look at this gold band. This is a pretty big, wide, heavy gold band. Finished on the inside with a really kind of fluid, looks like sand dunes as an under gallery there, all done in gold. Thick, heavy band. I mean, look at that, and what a piece this is going to be for a collector. But again, if you're going collector, that means I need to have a lot of money. Not necessarily. The diamond weight around it are going to be the white diamonds that rim right along the edge, but also give you that halo. That white diamond weight will be 40 points in that total white diamond weight. And yes, those are white diamonds in the rose gold halo. So just to be clear, because I know they tend to look a little pink when they're set that way, but that's really just, I mean, if they were pinks, that would be even, you know, more incredible and special and rare and different. So I love that we're bringing this to life here. I'll tell you what, heavy band, I love the wearability of it because bands are back. It happens every time gold soars in price because gold has gone up and down through the history of the world. Gold's still over $1,900 an ounce. That is some of, like, we're talking, you know, always every day it fluctuates, but it's like skimming all-time highs all the time. Let's see who's out there today. We've got a $39.99 amazing pink diamond. 10 points is actually a big size in a pink diamond, especially when it's got more purple than it does pink. Here's what it looks like on the hand. It's a wider style. So this reminds me of, you know, pieces that were done back decades ago when gold really wasn't expensive per ounce. So you could really just kind of keep on pouring it in, right? Just add, and it didn't matter, you know, keep it wide all the way around and thick and heavy. I mean, this is a really wide band. That's what I love. That looks important. And to me, when we see a pink diamond, because I've had 10 pointers and a halo on a band, on a simple band, to me, this looks more important. It looks more, and it has a lot to do with that foundation, that heavy wide band, all the mirror finishing. If you tend to always be attracted to a lot of that, you know, the signet rings we're seeing and a lot of, you know, that mirror finish of gold, well, certainly this gives that to you. And then set up top that pink diamond that's got a lot of purple color to it. I'll tell you what, we're going to put it on the auction block and see who's out there. And we're not given the opportunity to just get, listen, It goes, this is like a thud when this goes down. That's just a major, major gold piece. We do a lot of, we take a lot of pride in everything here being solid gold or platinum, but there are certain pieces where you just go, it's our bangle later. It's like, wow, we went all out. That has a lot to do with how you're setting it. A really important stone deserves a lot of gold. That's what we're doing here. I'm gonna see who's out there. We're gonna put on the auction block. We're not gonna start at 3,000. We're not gonna start at 25. We're not even starting at 2. I would say when you see a price at TVON and it goes slashed in half, that's pretty important as far as values go. When it's going lower than that, even better. And we're gonna start right now at $1,500. And I know it's hard with the inability to hand it to you, to try it on and to feel it. But as somebody who tries on a couple hundred pieces of jewelry a day, that's the heaviest one I'm going to show you today. If you're going, really? Yeah, the heaviest ring. We just had that really large, it's right here, the large purple Spinel. The purple Spinel with a 1.5 carat in diamonds, the 5 carat stone, that's even with a 5 carat stone in the middle. That ring, this ring here, the Spinel, not as heavy as this band. Because again, this is that wider style all the way around. It's got that thickness through it as well. It's like you're putting 3 rings into one here with the width of the ring, the under gallery that it has. We're gonna go $1,500 to start. It's gonna be not only $100 or $50 increments. Let's make the deal even better for you. We'll make it just $25 increments. That's if we get the open, which we're looking for now. Take a look at it. We'll give it 60 seconds to get it started. Come on in, $1,500. That's it to get a purple pink going out the door, and that's how we do it. A $4,000 ring that is now significantly under half off, or over half off, but under the half off mark. And now we're looking at no open yet. So 45 seconds to get it started. Come on in. Happy Saturday. The shopping is real, real good. So we want to help you out. Look at the color. The color tells you the story, and let me face that up right up to you so you can see that amazing purple color of that stone. That is wild. And then, of course, those diamonds right along the edges here, top and bottom. Really well done, and that is a substantial. If you like to feel your gold, listen, I know it's been frustrating the last many years in the jewelry biz where you're going, I miss those heavy gold weights. Of course, we all do. Right? I've been in the business long enough to remember when pieces were just like, there was a non-issue with just pouring gold in, making big gold, having a half an ounce of gold in a ring was not actually that unusual. But this is a different era when gold is $2,000 an ounce or just under. This is really special to be able to see a band that is made this way, that has this great weight to it, feels so good, two-tone elements, which is the white and the rose. We have no open. We're moving on. All right, coming up next, we got more on the way. I've got those feather earrings that are always so popular. They're very, perfect for summertime. This would be like that perfect addition to your new summertime wardrobe. We also have the men's ring on a wheel. That's going to be exciting. And a bangle. Let's show you the bangle that was custom made and special requests for a lot of you that have been loving our half carats in the diamonds. Let's show this to you here. It's a wild, wild design that we have because I really want to focus on that center stone for a moment and just show you that this has been one that we've had a lot of requests for, because when we have diamonds, and bigger diamonds in particular, we know what bigger diamonds are doing. They're very, very pricey. This is item number 6639. It came out beautifully, and as we've seen before, when you put a bezel around a diamond, it does make that diamond look larger. It doesn't even have to be white gold. You have this amazing automatic illusion that that diamond, every time I look at this, I go, what? I thought we were doing a half carat. It looks so much more like a 1 or 1.5 carat stone, but that's what makes it so wearable and easy and sleek and modern. And this is where, again, don't ask me why we went. I've had a lot of bangles over the years, but I tell you, this weight of this bangle, it was obviously motivated by the fact that if we're going to put one really big 50-point diamond that's VS in the center, we better give it a lot of gold so it has that everlasting heavyweight feel that, I don't say heavy like uncomfortable, but there are a lot of bangles that are pretty wiry, right? This is a little different. So you got a special opportunity right now. Let's help you out. Custom request, beautiful half carat stone, amazing value, and wearable. Really, really, really wearable. Because whether you're stacking, whether you're putting next to a watch, whether you're wearing it all by itself. How many times have we loved, oh my gosh, we've loved our bezel set diamond earrings. We've loved our bezel set diamond pendants. We've loved those. It's not been in a bangle yet until now. We only have, again, white gold, yellow gold, rose gold. That is also your option. It's right now for an average size. I will say right now, this particular size, if you have a 7.5, we're going to have to make it a little larger. Tell your operator, because it's pretty much, it's that perfect like 7 max, okay? Perfect if you have a 6.5, 6.75 wrist. We've only got very limited when we have half carat diamonds, obviously, especially when they're VS. And of course, it's in the white gold sitting on a white background. It is going to be something I want you to notice how clean, but also how beautifully colorless that stone is. Not yellows, not browns. Take a look at it, what I'm talking about. Let's take a look, and I'll hoist it up here so you can really see that centered to your eye. And then of course it's all hinged. These are not, we don't do like a slip-on bangle. We give you a hinge style, so it's going to be hinged on one side, opens on the other, 2 figure-8 safeties as well. And it's going to be a huge value. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to open it up here for you. Let me undo those safeties. And you've got 1 and 2, so either side, it's really easy to put on. I mean, it's just going to hinge. You open it up, you pop it on, you're good to go, and it aligns, and then it clicks into place, and then all you have to do is just kind of lock those figure-8s into place, and you're good. So this is what it looks like on. So again, if you would like, we're going to do white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold for you. Huge opportunity on this one. And do you see what I mean about a larger look than a half carat? That is what that is right there. First callers, we've only got a couple available, white, yellow, or rose gold. And then again, look at how easy that is. Gave it a little bit of push, and then it just unlocks. That's it. Super, super easy. So no issue there at all. Just ease of wear with bangles. Sometimes it's that matter of it's got to be easy, or else we're never going to put it on. We're never going to wear it, right? Here's your chance right now to take advantage of it. We'll make it super, super affordable. I got a $39.99, not going to be. Let's go even lower. It's that classic that you invest in because you know you're going to wear it. And if maybe tennis bracelets aren't your thing, or maybe that's a little like too dressy, or maybe it's a little like old school, this would be a modern, updated way to do a diamond bracelet, but with one huge center stone. Not even $39 or even $29.99. Mega value. Give us a call. One might already be gone. We've only got 2 available, and that's it. So it's limited because we've actually had a lot of half carats go out the door, not only in jewelry, but in loose stones. So not a lot of opportunities to get 50-point stones here. We won't even ask for 29, 28, 27, 26. I got a value, and you know you're going to wear it every single day. It tends to look like that major French designer who's all about diamond bangles. We're going to make this even easier, make it $2,005. You know what? Make it $24.99. Easy deal. $24.99 for the one and only, because it looks like the first one may be gone. So one left now, and that'll be at white, yellow. Which color are you getting? White gold, I really recommend it. Good job. We've got the white gold going out, and we've got 1 left only. So let me know if you'd like that last opportunity. What a beauty of a piece there, and no doubt this is going to be, and I know if she's got other bangles from us, just keep in mind, let me show you a couple different perspectives. Look at the thickness of the gold through the back. That normally narrows a bit because obviously we start a little wider, and then it narrows slightly. This is where, look at the thickness of the front, look at the thickness through the back. This is really weighty, and I know it's, again, it's really that important style where a lot of times they go really thin in the back or they won't be as deep a gold. We really wanted this to be anchored in a very wearable way. We know you're gonna wear it all the time, so we put in a lot of extra gold there. Congratulations if you get that last one. We got a huge markdown on our yellow diamond necklace on the way. Also, yellow diamond rings are here. We've got some brand new ones. We've got the, I've got a carat 53 too. There was a, last night I had a carat 52. We have a carat 53 in a different design today as well. So that's got a markdown. It even has a GIA cert, which is kind of like, again, that upper level of diamonds when you start getting a cert. Quick wheel on the way for you as well. One of my favorite rings all time is on this wheel. So I'm really looking forward to it. This is going to be, I'm going to start with that ring that I just love, which you don't see all the time. And this is an entire array of sapphires and emerald cuts. I mean, stunning, right? Purple, pink, yellow, green, and blue. Yes. Oh, good. How did she like it? And thank you again, Kathy, because I know it took like 8.5 months to get here. I mean, that's only a slight exaggeration. So thank you for your patience, Kathy, in allowing us to perfect that for you. And then let's look at what we have here for you. And oh, look at this. There's the zircon in the bridge. Here's an aquamarine. We've got actually the lighter side of blues here with that aqua in that beautiful marquise cut. And how about this? A sapphire. Ooh, a lot of blues on this wheel. Feeling it. Feeling the blues, but this is where it's a good thing to have the blues. It really is. Look at that. Sapphire, zircon, aqua, or you can get some of the blues and the purples in this gorgeous sapphire band. All sapphires that are emerald cuts, and then we've got a diamond ring. That's going to start with a princess cut and then builds around that with baguettes and rounds. So looking fantastic, and yet we're going to get them all out the door. How about we help you out with some value here? We still got some pieces left in our first hour, ready to help you out. If we can do anything, find anything, get anything, show you anything, recap anything, let me know. That's why we're here live. But I'll tell you, if this is the wheel and there is something you love, we're going to make it inexpensive to get these at home. I love that diamond ring too. It's a great ring. If you want to slide a band next to it as well, you can do that. It's a beautiful, versatile ring that still looks like it's one bigger solitaire without being the price tag of a bigger solitaire. So you've got some options here on this wheel. How about that blue zircon? Bright turquoise. I love that no matter if you like navies, if you like lighter, softer sky blues, or if you like a punch, like a beautiful, bright, in-your-face blue zircon, the electric blue, you're getting that there. Anything you want on this wheel, all one price tag, get on those lines. And then if you just can't decide, if you're like, well, I like all those colors, come on in on that sapphire band, because to get 5 perfect emerald cuts that are clean and bright and beautiful colors, I mean, that's going to be a fun ring to wear, right? You can even stack that next to something else. You know, you can, there's not one way to wear a ring. And that's what I think we're seeing more and more and more of. That newer side, that modern side of jewelry is all about kind of making things your own, right? And you're going, well, it's a ring. What can I do with it? Find different ways. Pop them on together with pieces you already own. Maybe take that piece out that kind of was in retirement, you know, that you haven't worn in a while. Bring it out. Add something to it. That's what you do to make things look fresh now. Take a look at this. It's not going to be, guys, we're not going to make them even $9.99. It's time for everything to go. I know I've had that blue zircon since before I got here. This blue zircon, and I don't get it because it's a bright, nearly 5-carat stone. It's like that turquoisey blue-green. It's got double refraction and fire that zircons give you, and it's not even $9.99. How do we do this? It's an incredible value on anything you want. That's a sapphire, by the way, in 18-karat gold. Right back in the back left here, that's 18-karat white gold. That'll be white gold only. The white diamond ring, that'll also be 18-karat gold, white gold only. I mean, I don't know where you're getting bands of 18-karat gold for $9.99, but we're going to make it even better than that. That starts with a princess, adds the brilliant baguettes and the rounds, and even diamonds down the shoulders also. And then we've got the sapphires. We can change the gold on the sapphire, the zircon, or the aqua. So the only two would be catty-corner to themselves here, that diamond ring and that sapphire. They got to stay as they are. We'll make it a deal right now. How about $899? Forget about it. We'll go even lower. Make them $888 a piece for 60 seconds, and then we'll show them to you on as well. But there's a 4-carat 60 blue zircon right there. This is the sapphire. That sapphire size, it's a carat 57. That's that true navy blue that we love as sapphires. That's kind of the classic signature color of sapphires. 80-point Marquise Aqua. This is where you get a lot of sapphire as well, because that sapphire band has 280 in total weight there among those 5 amazing stones, and it's last call on this wheel. And don't forget that diamond ring, 18K princess cut is a 12-pointer. Do you see right there at the center? There's a 12-point princess cut to start. Then you have, this is what I love about it. Look at it. It looks like a checkerboard lit up, right? Look at that, because every single, I mean, it's really just like a, it looks like a video game, right? Because it's got all that flash up every single surface of every single stone. And this would be the way where, you know, not a lot of diamond rings out there for $888, especially when you've got the look of one large princess cut, and that, truth be told, even has a little more flash than one stone can do, because you got all these different stones piled together. And all, when I say piled, I mean they're more elegantly set than that, where they're all strategically placed so that they still look, give the illusion of one individual stone. Because if that were a princess cut diamond, that would be about a 5-carat, 6-carat stone, and that would be, I can tell you how much, a fortune. A fortune, a really big price tag. But $888 gets you the 18-karat gold. It gets you the 12-point center princess. It gets you 29 points on the sides. And I don't know about you, but that looks like 8 times that carat weight. So if that's wrong, okay, but you're getting the benefit of being wrong, because it's going to be a lot more. That is, seriously, that is not 40 points in diamonds. I'm sorry. Whatever they left out, let that be your benefit, because that is not 40 points in diamonds. It's just not. But hey, it's 18 karat gold and it's $888. So try it out. Yes. Good. The princess cut and the baguettes and the rounds all gone. Congratulations. That's only 18 karat white gold on that one, Jess. So just make sure that's all right. And there it is. Yep, that's gone. And then any questions on this wheel before we go? Thank you so much. Diamond ring gone. And then let's give it a final 60 here really quickly. First wheel of the day. And can I just try this on? Because I know we don't see a lot of these colors. And we don't see a lot of these together, right? We usually feature just one stone right by itself, and that's it. Well, I know when you see patterns like this out elsewhere, it's usually semi-precious stones, a garnet, a peridot, an amethyst, a citrine. This is all rare sapphire material. Having been in the business a while, I got to tell you, I look at that ring and I go, $8,000, $9,000, great value. It is $280 in sapphires. That's a beautiful, look at this. That's the blue, there's the blue green, there's that golden bright yellow. There's a pink, that's a true hot pink, and there's a purple over here. That is gorgeous. And for $888, in your choice of gold, right now it's in the yellow, don't see a lot of gold. It's all about the stones. For those of you that love multicolors, it's having a huge resurgence in jewelry and fashion to see happy, bright, cheery, beautiful colors together. That's the way to do it, though, in high-end sapphires. I'm not leaving till this wheel's gone, guys. Listen, if they were still $16.99, fine. We can leave them, put them back in a vault, and wait for another day to bring them down to 12. But when they are $888, to get you something special like these are, aqua, sapphire and 18 karat gold, blue zircon, almost 5 carats, a beautiful open contemporary style. Take advantage of these while they're here, and we will give you a final call. Look at that Sierra Santa Maria on the right side. Look at that sapphire. You can go with the multi. You can go with the one bigger blue. It's up to you. Remember, the blue sapphire in the back center is all 18 karat gold. They need to be gone. There are superb values here every time you tune in. That's not new. But what is so crazy is that there are pieces up here that should be 4 times, 5 times the price they are, and instead we've got them for $888. It's so good. But they're only here for a moment, because when they're gone and somebody realizes what is going on with that 18 karat gold up there and a 1.5 carat plus sapphire, and it's $888, melt it down. This is where you'd be better off. You'd be making money if you melted it down for the metal. Keep the stones, keep the diamond, and then melt it down for the metal, the raw metal of the deal. It's unbelievable at this price tag. $888. One last look. Bye-bye they go. All right, coming up next, we're on our way. Top of the hour is almost here. Big ruby. I promised the ruby deal of a lifetime, so might as well bring that on out. 1751 will be coming up. Let us know what requests you have. Looking to help you out. And then the feather earrings are coming up this hour. We have that there's a Gents ring wheel. I hope we got our guys out there who are looking for the exotics. A Paraiba, an unheated yellow, and an unheated green sapphire in gentlemen's gigantic rings. It's the gigantic Gents wheel coming up. Whew, that's going to be good. Okay, so last call. Sapphire's only in the white gold. Let me just try this on for you, because maybe you're going, it's probably a little tiny ring. You know, I don't think that's a tiny ring at all. You got the zircon. All right, try that on next for you. Here's the sapphire. I love the way this is set, because it's more modern. It probably doesn't look like everything you already have. Kind of fun, but not like, it's not crazy. Like, it's not like, I don't know. It's really just unique. And when you wear this, I mean, it has this kind of like modern corset feel to it. Really beautiful how it's just, you know, holding that center stone right there in the middle, kind of like it's, you know, tension set. Don't worry, it's securely pronged set. There's a basket underneath. The zircon's going. I'm going to try that on for you. That's going to be item number 4347. That's already gone. I'll just try it on the hand here for you. Let me see if I can put that on my hand. Doesn't, nope, that is a teeny tiny little ring size right now. So there it is, though, for a little size perspective on what that's all about. That bright electric blue lit up from within and just glorious, isn't it? I mean, it's just like that. That is the pop of color you want in that vibrant, looks like a vacation in a ring. And we still have our 18 karat gold sapphire. We still have the sapphire band. We still have the aqua. So congratulations on those. Boy, those one-of-a-kinds went very, very quickly there in the zircon and the diamond. Thank you so much. Appreciate you shopping with us here today. All right, coming up next, big ruby. 2 minutes till the top. Also, anybody looking for really high-end diamond earrings, look at these earrings, two-tone, gold and diamonds, and so much detail. workmanship, and they have got a brand new markdown. Before the designer wants them back, we said, let's give it one more try before the designer puts them in their boutique back at the $48,000 price tag. So we're going to bring those out for you as well. How about a quick last look? Anybody on our purple, pink, yellow, green, and blue? Sapphire ring. That is such a pretty one. That's the one I would take for sure. I just think that's really a happy ring with the nearly 3 carats of all emerald cut sapphires. Also have Sierra Santa Maria Aqua. It's a pretty color, sky blue there. Pretty intense for an aqua. That's the 80 pointer. And here is, let's just put up the information really quickly here, because seeing it is believing. That's what they say. Seeing is believing. 6165 might help you believe here. 18 karat solid white gold. It is only one. Let's take a look at that sapphire. The true, like, if you look up sapphire, usually you're going to see a photograph of a stone that looks just like that. It's a major stone at a carat 57. Remember, that's all 18 karat gold as well. Plus, you have diamonds around it, 25 points in the diamonds, only in the white gold as it is, and that is also $888 today. Big ruby special coming up for our top of the hour for anybody who's looking for a major. It's the clarity and the color and the size and the diamond setting. The price tag is, well, it's worthy of a top of the hour. It really is. So coming up next, Ruby on the way for our King of Gems. The King is here, and we're going to show you something very special. Let's get to it. That's $888. That's got to go. So next up, let's just talk a little bit about this ruby. Welcome to our show. Glad you're with us today. Happy Saturday. If there's anything we can show you today, please let me know. Our phone number is there for a reason. We'd love to hear from you and find you exactly what you need to see. If it's something from the past, if it's something you're thinking about, you never know. If you put out a request, it's likely we have something that's going to fit that request in our vaults, but I cannot wait to show this to you for our top of the hour. This is TVON, by the way. My name is Lauren. Nice to have you guys. Thanks for keeping us company on a Saturday. It's no fun without you guys, so we're glad you're here, and we've got a big tanzanite wheel to celebrate, and the Gents wheel is coming up shortly. That's only a few minutes away, so make sure you stay with us, because never have I seen values. And these are not the little Gents rings. These are the big ones, and they're not regular stones. These are exotics that we're going to share with you on a wheel, and obviously it's must-go time. It's just, I mean, I'm looking at, there's a $27,000 Paraiba Gents ring coming up, and it's not 27. It's not 27. Look at that. It says, can you read that? 27,000, 26,999. It's so far away from that price, you won't believe it. All right, next up, top of the hour. I always like to do something really special. We have a ruby. And ruby, I know, it's rare and it's expensive to get the best. Ruby is a category, you can probably find it. There's just so many different qualities that it really just depends on, do you have finer quality? And when you do, they get pricey. Burma is the best. We're about to show it to you in a roval stone, but it's the clarity. I want you to take a look. When you normally have a ruby that is great, but it's still just going to give you opacity. It's opaque. You don't see anything through it. You don't get any glow. There are rubies out there all the time that are maybe different origins. There's a lot of Mozambique ruby out there right now. There's a lot of other different varieties that, I mean, Thai rubies and Vietnamese rubies and stuff that, again, you would look at and you go, that's not a ruby. Because you're probably used to seeing Burma here when we have them. I'm going to show you our Burma stone that is over a carat. It is loaded with diamonds. It's got a carat 18. So all of that should add up to one very large price tag, but it's not. So this is where I wanted to start. Even though it's a one of a kind, I really wanted to get this one at home here as we just embark on our second hour today of 3. So again, 1 down, 2 to go. And a very special Saturday in store for you. And boy, we showed you a lot of great jewelry. And you know what? A couple of pieces, it's rare to see this, but a couple of pieces from our first hour are still available, and that is very rare. So if you have any questions on anything, give us a call and we'll help you out, and we will recap them as needed as well. But man, there's a lot of great jewelry that's still hanging out. Thank you so much. All right, coming up, very good. Here we go with our ruby. It's item number 1751. This is special, and it is a gorgeous 102. It's in a roval stone. You can see that glow that it has, blues and reds together, but then a lot of big diamond weight at 118 in that diamond weight. Come on in. We only have the one, and it's time for I remember this. At $49.99, this is so good. But we're going to bring it down to a price tag that is just inexplicable. Just a little Saturday giveaway. And let me tell you, I'm in giveaway mode here. We got to move some jewelry today, so we're going to make it happen, and we are going to lower prices like you've never, ever seen before. You could be watching every show we do for the last 5 years, and you know what? You've never seen values like what you're about to see. This ruby is a great way to exemplify that. Because can we just say 118 diamond weight's always big, but Do you see all the diamonds there? They're not small. They're huge individual diamonds. Look at this on the hand. And when you see it on, I know it's got that little bit of kind of like a little different style to the edges here, where it's not just all straight across, but I love this. It just gives it a little bit more design interest. It's really about just the ruby is what we want to showcase here, obviously. And when it's on the hand and you're looking at it from this far away and you see that glow, that is impressive. That tells you the story. And we only have this one, so come on in early because July will be here before you know it. This is a July birthstone, of course, but it's also a stone that everybody should have. Honestly, if you are a lover of rubies or gemstones or the top, and you want to have a nice, solid collection, really a ruby is one that is simply a must. It is not $49.39 or even $2,999. They're $20,000 a carat from Mogok, Burma when you find them. Here's your way to get it with a gorgeous, again, clarity and color, and you see the blue reds, which are trademarked from Burma. That's exactly what differentiates the Burma from everywhere else, because it's not like there's only one source. There are a lot of sources of rubies all over the world, but every single one has like they're kind of like their origin fingerprint, right? You can usually, a gemologist can tell typically where a stone is from based on the secondary color, because believe it or not, they're not all just red. This is the known as the blue reds. There's a lot of orangey stones. There's a lot of pinky stones. You've probably seen these. There's a lot of purple stones out there where there's, sure, red, but a very strong secondary of purple or orange or brown. That is not the case here. This is that ideal, what we call pigeon's blood red. It's that beautiful glowing blue red. It's not even $29.99. It's a giveaway. It's an all-out, just complete, solid giveaway for one caller only. And this is how we do it, guys. Come in early. Already had some people missing out on their favorites here today. Don't want that to happen to you, especially when it's a ruby that I don't have another one in our vault this size for this price. That's what makes this so intriguing, is that it's a 1 carat. We're going to price it like it's a, like it's a ½ carat stone. It's got 118. We're going to price it like it's got a couple of accents of 40 points. This is a big deal. And it's in, of course, if you want a different gold color, we can do it. We do recommend rubies and yellow gold are very classic together. So it's always recommended, unless you have a strong aversion to yellow gold, it's recommended to keep it as it is. But we're not even making it $29.99. This is a mega value. And Burma rubies have gone sky high. You know, there were sanctions for about 8 years, from 2008 to 2016. There was called the Burma Jade Act. It was a sanction on a lot of Burma goods. And people, of course, it's a misnomer because it was called the Jade Act. A lot of people would read headlines and think it was just a jade embargo. It wasn't. It was on a lot of different Burmese goods, but rubies were in that. So when we saw that Burma Jade Act go into effect, rubies went and they were unavailable. I mean, so everyone was looking at other qualities of stones going, that's just not the same. Of course they're not. But it actually happened again because there's been a lot of unrest in today's Myanmar, which is Burma. Burma is the old world name. Today it's known as Myanmar. So you probably read about the female leadership, and you've heard about the coups, and you've heard about the militaries and takeovers and trying to, do, government upheavals and all of that. It's been a very tenuous time in Myanmar. And so we have, yet again, we have seen sanctions on the area. So it is really tough. For that little bit of window of time when we would see Burma rubies, they'd be $20,000 a carat as they would import. $20,000 a carat. That was something we'd not seen before. And I'm talking, that's not like a retail, like go to Rodeo Drive and see what they're offering. That was a wholesale price. That's a little unexpected. We're going to do something wild here for you on a $2,999 deal. We're going to make it better. Take a look at it. There's only one. Let's get it out the door. White gold, yellow gold, or rose gold. Make it a simple deal right now. $2,008. You know what? Let's see who's out there. Let's just see. I'm going to make this $1,999 for the very first caller. Let's just see if we got a ruby lover out there today who wants the very best, the no compromise stone. You don't have to concede quality, origin, clarity, any of that. You get it all. You get it all right here, right now, and that is how we roll. $19.99, and you're getting a carat 18 in diamonds to go with it. So take advantage of it. We've got 60 seconds with that one. And the those diamond earrings, plus the men's wheel coming up. You've got to see this incredible Gents ring wheel. Oh my, is it good. It is going to be my only fear is this. If I show you these Gents rings, I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to show you a Gents ring again, because these values are like totally taking the gents ring world and like turning it on its ear. When you see this, you'll understand. So we have this one in $19.99. Let me try it on for you. We're waiting to see who's got it. That is such a specialty ring. Look at the glow. I think the glow becomes more apparent the further away you go. So it really, you can see that amazing color and clarity that stone has. $1,999. It is a new, different era here. And that is really special. That is really beautiful. And do you see how it looks almost like a round from a distance? There's that roval. It's not a perfect round, but it's also not traditional oval shapes like you see 6x8s and you see 7x9s. This is right in between that, which is why we call it a roval. It's more, again, towards that round than you typically see. It's not that classic oval shape, not as elongated as most ovals are. It's a rare cut. It gives you that beautiful glow and clarity. So that is one to own right there at $1,999. So when I tell you there's a $27,000 gents ring on this wheel, I mean, I'm literally reading off bags. It's the only easy thing I do in this shop is read off these bags. It's like the price tag was $26,999. Let me start with our copper bearing tourmaline gent style, because this is the one everybody's going to be wanting to ask about, talk about, and get. Let's hold on. I'm saving the big one. I'm saving the Paraiba. I told you there's a green sapphire, and there's a yellow sapphire, and there's a Paraiba. Wait till you see this blue green. I don't know why in the world this ever got a discount from $27,000. But I'll tell you right now, here's the Paraiba. That's the blue green. Look at that. I love the little bit, there's a little bit, like from this angle, you can see a little bit of the copper needles. You don't see it when it's on. There's the green sapphire, and then we have the yellow sapphire. All rare, exotic stones. The sapphires, by the way, whether it be the green or the yellow, are unheated and you know what, let me just put this in the background here. It's a little larger, so we'll move those sapphires up front. There's the copper bearing. Here's the green sapphire. Here's the yellow sapphire. Yellow sapphire being the emerald cut. There's the Paraiba, which is very, very, very unique. I mean, that is where I think a lot of collectors, through the years have told me, well, I really want to see a little bit of the copper needles up close. Like when you use magnification like our cameras offer, it's nice to see those needles. Now, sometimes the needles have a color that's very, let's say, a contrast to the stone itself. These are where they're tonal, so that's why in person you don't see those needles, but up close and personal you get that little, you see the wispiness to it. Those are the copper needles. That's very common as a characteristic in Paraiba stones, which are copper bearing. Here's the green sapphire. Here's the yellow sapphire. Let me just give a word of warning here. I'm going to ask one little favor here, because I know we don't have, a lot of times the guys are here on the evenings, not the weekends. So here's what I'm going to do. For ladies who are shopping for the gentlemen in their lives, for a lady who wants to wear one of those rings, because I think if you like a large gold weight, you can. For any of our gentlemen who are looking for a true exotic here, this is one of those values where there's a $27,000 Paraiba. There's not a lot of difference there with the green sapphire. The green sapphire was $24,999 and the yellow sapphire was $17,000, which sounds inexpensive compared to the others, right? But when you see where these are going, and remembering, of course, that these styles, we can do gents rings that are a little bit more tame. They're a little bit more basic. This is all of the larger styles that we do in gentlemen's jewelry. It's very heavyweight gold. It is going to be your choice of gold color. We're even offering to change those out. Literally create a new mounting and then transfer that center stone over to that new mounting in your gold color choice. How about that? That's kind of cool, right? So that if you're going, not into white gold, you want yellow gold? No problem. You want rose gold? There's no problem with that either. I'll never forget recently, about a year ago, somebody who's in the sports world made headlines because he'd gotten a very, very important watch. And he'd gifted this watch to a teammate for taking his number, because that's what veteran players do. And when they're traded to an organization and the number's already used by somebody else, well, what do? They usually pay off their teammate to take their number. So it's oftentimes name your price. And sometimes it's not monetary at all. It's about what can you get for me. So recently it was this athlete, and he wanted to, basically take someone's number. And so he gifted him a very, 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 very rare watch, because he said, that's my price. You want my number? You get me this watch. And it's all in good fun. And these are professional athletes. So, money's no object, right? And he goes, okay. And guess what? Rose gold. Rose gold. And 2 days later, the watch was delivered and the number was taken and everything was good. So again, rose gold, very big deal right now in the world of gents jewelry and watches. So I like when we can offer that opportunity where, sure, they're not set up now as that way, but if you wanted to get that combination, you certainly can, and it makes it, you know, customized to you. So let's take a look at the options here. Paraiba, yellow sapphire, green sapphire. Take a look at the options. $17,000 was the lowest. Remember, there's a $27,000 option. There's a $25,000 option. There's an $18,000 option. And when you see this kind of gold weight, heavy, heavy, heavy gold, okay? Major. This one's even bigger. This one's in the medium there. Here's what we're going to do. Your choice of gold color on any. The sapphires are natural, meaning, of course, they're natural out of the earth. That's all we do, but they're also unheated. Very impressive. Unheated, unheated, unheated. So your yellow sapphire actually is the larger one. That's a 302. I have a gal who's been waiting on a yellow sapphire in an emerald cut in a 3-carat size. If this ring is in any way, shape, or form still available, that's the ring. That's the stone, rather, that I will design in a ring for her because she has been waiting a long while. And we really haven't had a lot of these big yellow sapphires. So there's the 302. If you want the green, that's a 204. That's going to be the 204 unheated sapphire with 40 points in diamonds. And then the Paraiba in the middle is going to be the 1-carat 60, 65 points in diamonds. So who's thinking about what already? Okay, let's go even lower then. We got to go lower. We got to make this happen, guys. And let me tell you, been offering gents rings for a long time. Back when the 2000s, the early 2000s, it wasn't all that unusual to see a gents ring go for $5,000 because gold wasn't as much. And remember, it would not be right. It really isn't a gents ring without a lot of gold weight. And most of the gents rings on average get you about gold weight that's equivalent to having about 4 ladies rings together. So there is an extreme gold weight. They're all finished on the inside here as well. So you get that under gallery, you get the finishing, you get these big, impressive stones. And you know what we're going to do? Get them out the door. Supposed to be $49.99. I was excited about that. Maybe you're not. So let's make this a little secret between you and me and a little Saturday superstar sale on 3 of our largest rings in gold weight alone, but you get diamonds on top of that and you get really incredible. Notice I didn't bring you amethyst here. Notice I'm not bringing you like a garnet. We're bringing you exotics, rare, superstar exotics. Paraiba, one of the rarest stones on planet Earth, is up here. And we're not asking for $49 or $39 or even $29.99. It's going to take a mile today in discounts to get this done. And I'm willing to do it just to make sure they go out the door because there's probably somebody out there that's totally loving one of those rings. And I'm not sure which one, but that is up to you because they're all the same exact price and you're not even spending $29.99. And those are not our cheapies here. It's not a zircon. It's not a little bit of gold. It's not a little insignificant stone. It's not a little bit of diamond weight. It's the best of the best of the best. And they're exotic colors of sapphire. And that's Paraiba in the middle. And that what happened to the $27,000 price tag, you ask? Well, Lolo's getting you a deal. Take a look. Here's what we're going to do. It's not $29, $28, $27, $26, or $25.99. This is where I would dial if you haven't already. Come on in. Let me show you the inside of each and every one of them. Remember, we are even going that extra mile and changing that gold if you want us to. That is not a problem. Come on in. Look at that for finishing. How about that? Little inside under gallery action. There's the 3-carat yellow sapphire, unheated, untreated, and clean. Here's the Paraiba that is a major 1-carat 60 and very, very, very unique to get that size. And then here is the green sapphire, unheated. That's the big 204. That's a 204. And it's got a little bit of blue. I think that's what makes it attractive is it's not just a green, brown green. It's a little bit of blue and a little bit of golden. So it's got some different colors together there. Okay, let's move on. 25, you know what I'll do? I'll help you out here. Let's get this truly, we're already at lowest price ever. Oh, thank you, Kelly. I was reading last night she wanted something in a bridge. So Kelly, we're gonna show you a blue sapphire and a Paraiba, and she's joining us on Facebook today. Hi, Kelly. Kelly T. Hi, Kelly, nice to have you with us. Is the birthday girl with us today? She is too? Oh my goodness, wonderful. Well, everybody make sure, if you're on Facebook, make sure to wish the Queen, Miss S, a happy birthday. It's her special date today, and she's even hanging out with us. How nice. I didn't think in a million years she'd be with us today. I thought she's going to be out enjoying brunch with the family, all that good stuff. Well, we're nice. We're really, really happy and thrilled to have her with. I'll tell you what, let's do something better than this real quick before we show some requests. Let's not even do 25 or 24 or 23.99. I mean, whatever it's going to take, I don't know, but we're going to help you out here. And for those, you know, because right after Mother's Day, it's not too long before Father's Day and all that. And so I was just thinking we need to give you a value that you cannot beat. Anyone you want, they're not even $23.99. This is the ultimate blowout. I don't know. It's big, big jewelry. It's amazing, impressive stones. This is the best price I've seen on Gents rings, even if they were insignificant stones, because the gold weight alone, I hate to harp on that, but guys, you can't make that gold mounting by itself for a price like this. And when you put in the really important stuff like the stone in the center, that should elevate it even more. So why these are $23.99 and still here, I don't know. But we're going to find out if we have anybody thinking about it. I'll get you a better value. Make them $2,299. That's it. While they last, I'll give them 60 seconds. We got requests coming up. Requests are on the way. So $22.99. Take your pick, and you can have that Paraiba. You can have that yellow sapphire. You can have that gorgeous, is it green? Is it blue? Is it yellow? It's kind of got all three colors going on in that green sapphire over there on the right side. And we will change the gold colors as well. So, Kelly, thank you for being here today. We've got something special for you. 2 special ideas. We can go the really, really, really high-end Paraiba, which is our big bridge. We can get you a round and a smaller bridge and a sapphire. Love that we're giving her options. So 33 seconds remaining. Wow. Where are the gentlemen? Oh my goodness, that is something special there. All right, I'm keeping that yellow. I have a good idea for that yellow sapphire. And then here we go. There's the green, blue, yellow all together. That's just a cool stone there. $22.99. Don't forget about the Paraiba. And speaking of, well, there's the brightest blues and turquoises I can get you in a Paraiba. It's like jumping in the pool. You think anybody's hanging out at the pool today? You think there's nice weather anywhere but here in the country? Are we getting nice weather over on the East Coast anymore? Are we finally getting some nice weather? I sure hope so. This is where we're going to show you just that perfect pool water blue Paraiba that is so stunning. And item number here is 4031. Gents rings are here if you'd like them. Give us a call and we'll help you out. Those are the lowest prices those will ever go. I mean, my goodness. Taking them a mile away from where they should have been. Here's our Paraiba. It's a really big stone too, and this is just amazing color. And watch this. Let's just shade the wheel here. Look at that. Still neon. Full light, neon. Shade it, block the light, full neon. It's a neon Paraiba tourmaline. It's got the blues and the greens, whereas that last men's Paraiba definitely leaned more of that spearmint type of blue-green. This is really that perfect 50-50 blue and green together. Carat 44 is the size. It also has a carat 05 in diamonds. And here's what we'll do. There's a one-only situation here. Actually, Kelly, interestingly enough, the last time this was on the air, it was an auction for $5,500 to start that didn't get an open. So I think we'll just take that and we'll kind of start there, which, by the way, the original price was $88.88. The auction open was $5,500. So instead of doing any of that, helping her out, hopefully, and I know that Paraibas, when they get into bigger sizes, we know what happens. We know how they go. Also getting the carat 05. This is a bridge for the oval. We're going to show you a bridge, slightly varied type of bridge that's going to feature a round blue sapphire. But take a look at this Paraiba. Wow. And you know what? Even if it's not for our requester, it is for somebody who wants that ultimate high clarity glow stone, the beautiful colors of the blue and the green together, which you're clearly getting. You see how it's a wider bridge? The bridge itself is almost the width of the stone. So it really is this ample look on the hand. It gives you a great feel. It gives you a great density to the gold. And you can have any gold you want. If you want to go yellow gold or rose gold, A-OK by us. Not even $55,000. Because you know what, guys? Let me just say something. When you buy these in the real world, because they're out there, they're not in like maybe your basic store, but do you know that $55,000 a carat would be a deal on a Paraiba when you're buying the stone loose? I have a 10-carat stone. It's really clean. I got it out of a special collection. It was my retirement gift when I left my first major network. I retired. I was going to retire from the business and ended up not. And I was going to go back to sports. And as a gift, as I left, I was gifted a 10-carat Paraiba. and it's the ultimate stone we ever had at that place. And we brought Paraibas every day because back then they were still being mined. So it was like every day we had Paraibas, jewelry, gemstones loose, all kinds of different qualities. I own the prize of the collection that we ever had, and it's my most prized possession, really, you know, besides Peanut, right? It really is. It really is something special to get Paraiba in your collection, but at $55,000 a carat, that's what they go for. So it really is worth mentioning that if you're not familiar with it, because I know that we're one of the few places on television that bring it to, and I think a lot of people here are, that's what they're used to seeing is what's on TV. You know, maybe you haven't been in a store in a while. I don't blame you, right? And there's not really much to see unless you're, you know, want to be a little shocked by some prices. It really is different, and the world is always changing. We know that, but the Paraibas have not slowed down. $55,000 a carat, that's a price that's ongoing. There's 50, there's 60, there's 70. I mean, when you start to get into bigger stones, they easily get up into $80,000 and $90,000 a carat. So that's something to keep in mind. When we're at $5,500, there is really nowhere you could buy that stone for that per carat price alone. So I really, as somebody who's really well versed in it, it's a stone that I pay very close attention to, that it's always updating. So it's one of those that you can't read about once, because the truth is every month it changes. The values of these stones are rapidly increasing to the point where, you know, unless you've got, and people say all the time, well, that's great, but who's going to buy? You know, you can talk about the value of a stone, but unless you have a buyer, is there any value at all? People say to me all the time, like, I've got this old piece that I got way before TVON and I don't like it anymore because I've upgraded to TVON, so what do I do with it? And honestly, there's not always a market for a lot of used jewelry unless there's something really, really special happening. There's a market, and there's a viable market where there's not enough stones to go around in Paraiba. So that is why it's very publicized. When people are looking for Paraiba, they know, they put it out there, and the price just keeps on increasing. Keep that in mind. There's a market for Paraiba out there, and when we have these discounts, it doesn't make a lot of sense in regards to what's happening in the world at large. And we're not asking $55,000 or $45,000 or even $4,000. We're going to make that $39.99 today to get that big Paraiba, almost a carat and a half, which is a very impressive size. We'll get that one out the door, and it's $39.99. Now, if Kelly would prefer to see a blue sapphire, yes. The men's Paraiba already. Who got it? Kim? Thank you. Wonderful and well done. That's going to be item number 6257, and well done on that one. That was a very, very special buy. And then coming up, we have the blue sapphire. Take a look at this one. Here's the blue sapphire in the bridge. Now, see how this is a slightly different bridge there? So you've got that really good look. That's going to, that's a bright blue too. You know how that last blue sapphire is more navy? This is that punch of color you want in a sapphire at 6014. Remember when we had in the first hour at blue sapphire oval? This is where you're getting that round payoff, because you get that diamond cutting with it. That amazing value coming your way. Let's try 6014. We had this issue the other day. Item number was correct and it was still wrong. So here we go. Let's see if 6014 comes up as a carat 06 round blue sapphire. Let's check this one out. It's just a diamond cut, brilliant stone set in a little slightly different bridge. Still gonna have the double row going underneath it, still have the top and the bottom rows, but this is where the top and bottom outer rows, they come up and over that halo. So you've got a 106, 99 points in diamond weight as well. On 6014, let's bring it to a great, great value here. And you know what? If anybody would like this one, 99 points in diamonds to go with it. Solid white, yellow, or rose gold. We can still go back and forth between the Paraiba, or since the bridges are similar but different, you could get them both and have a great collection if you tend to love the bridge mounting. Let's make this really simple and easy right now. Thank you, Kelly, for the request and allowing us to get these out of the vault and show them to you, because they are worth seeing, aren't they? I'll blow it out right now. That's going to be $19.99. That's it. And that'll be your choice of. Remember, the Paraiba's here for $39.99, or you can get this one for $1,999. Big value on a diamond cut round, bright blue. It's not the navy. It's not that overly dark saturated where it just almost looks like colorless, right? When you get a lot of deep dark color together, they can really lose whatever color was intended by Mother Nature here. So when you get a stone, and if you're going, well, what about further away? Still as bright, maybe glistening even more. Maybe even more of that glittery wow factor there. And Kelly, we'd love your feedback too. I can always create something from scratch for you too. No problem at all. But that one is only $1,999. Those are some good bridge mountings. Here's the Paraiba next to it. I'll leave them on the hand here just so you can see them side by side. If it's a debate between the two, you can see the difference there, how the bridge in the Paraiba is a little bit larger. The sapphire is a little bit overall smaller, but again, they're really just accommodating the shape and the size of the stones that they're setting. $19.99, $39.99. Thank you for those requests. All right, coming up next, we're going to show you something else. Here's one more look at the sapphire. Just a really good, I mean, look at that clarity. Love it. Sapphire like that, really, really, truly rare. That is that Ceylon material. Ceylon, indicative of origin. That's Sri Lanka. So we're thrilled to bring that to you. We have a gorgeous tanzanite giveaway wheel. Looking forward to that. Those diamond earrings, I really want to show those designer diamond earrings for you. Those are going to be fun. And I know we had a pair, once upon a time, there was a yellow and white diamond earring like this, and they were very, very, very cool and popular. So let's show you what we can do in yellow and white and different colors here within it, because it's not just yellow and white. It's really about the yellow and the white gold here that house a lot of different designer, I mean, really, look at the details. The details are really what it's all about here. And it's an earring that's going to be quite dramatic in the drop, but it's got a lot of pave, bezel set, and look at the different colors that are incorporated within this one pair of designer earrings. Item number here is 5930. Look at this. Oh my goodness, they're opposite. I love it. As someone who lives for fashion and anything fashion, I got to say asymmetry is a thing right now. But a lot of people are going, yeah, I'm not going to wear just one earring, or I'm not going to wear two totally, like one earring on one side or two earrings on one side and none on the other. Like, that's what's happening on runways. But runways don't always translate to real life, because when you're hanging out at the supermarket, maybe you're going, people are going to think I just lost my earring. They're going to say, ma'am, I just happened to notice you have two different earrings on. They're going to think you're nuts, right? But this is where, I mean, right, not all, fashion doesn't always translate to real life. And I get that. As someone who loves high fashion and sometimes wears it on the air, it doesn't always translate to real life. So here's what we're going to do, guys. We've got a major look here, but it's just a subtle difference. The asymmetry is the same shape, the same length, still the same earring at the core. But what they did was they reversed them. They did pink, or rather, there's pink and yellows. Did you notice that? They did the yellow and the white, and then they did the white and the yellow. So there's a different type of look to each one, which is really, again, the beauty of it. So that you're still kind of flexing your couture muscle without looking like you've lost it. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of just, again, high fashion doesn't always translate to real life. It's true. And in fine jewelry, same thing, right? So if we need something that is beautifully wearable, you want something that's going to give you that yellow diamond. I mean, what's the core of it? It's yellow diamonds. Bigger ones, we got pink diamonds, some cognac diamonds in here as well. There are, even within the yellows, different tones of the yellows. So when you look at it, take a really close-up look and watch every single diamond. Take a look at them. They're super cool, aren't they? And they're a little different. So before you just say, oh, there's another diamond drop, it's not just another diamond drop. And let's go through carat weights, because all of that 14K is going to be yellow and white. But then you have 267 in your fancy colors, 185 in your white diamonds. So a lot of overall carat weight. I'm so looking forward to these earrings. And the price tag is a major wow. Listen, if they're still $79.99 like they were before, and it's right here on the bag, I was not, it's like not super like, okay, those we have to show today. But considering we're going to do a Saturday sale, a clearance, get you all the wow factor of having, think about this, 267, that's your fancy colors. I like that that's even greater, because those are the rarer, right? And then 185 in the white diamonds, that's 4 carats, 52 in diamonds. No wonder they're $79.99, right? I don't think that's a shock to anybody. Look at the finishing. A designer style through the back as well. Now, I'm going to try them on. We're going to show you the 1.5-inch length. I love, I mean, look at the bezels. The bezels here, all the way around. And I'm going to try to set these on their side here so you can see how they're going to wrap. They're going to be all the way, look at that. That's your side profile view. Here's another side profile view. It is diamonds all the way through and around the sides as well. You've got larger bezel sets. You've got, do you see the pink ones in there? Do you see the pinks and the purples? Where are my designer lovers? This is going to be the one that people will be talking about for a long time, just not expecting this low of a price tag. Here's the length. Which one should we put on the hand here for you? Here it is. Lengthwise, Not overly, this isn't going to be like, getting in your way. Just a beautiful 1.5 inch top to bottom length there. Little tiny bit more than 1.5 inches, but we'll call them 1.5 inches. Show went on. And you know what? Post and butterfly backs, great finishing on the inside. A lot to love about them. But if you don't love the price, then it doesn't matter how much you love the earring. Am I right? It really doesn't matter. You've got to love the price. And that is what we're here to do. Take a look just as a slight visual. I have no backing, so I'm just going to hold it up for you just to give you another size reference, but also notice that would be the side profile view. So you see diamonds from every which angle. This is super, super cool. Let's give them a look here up close. Tell you what we're going to do instead of $79. Whew. One caller only. Come on in. First and only opportunity. I mean, look at the size. There are some light pinks there and the big bezels on that one. And then you've got your chance to own something really, truly one of a kind. Nobody else will have anything quite like it. And what they would cost you in a designer world would be about 4 times where they're at right now on our wheel. Instead of $79 or $69 or $59, it's time to get them home. I mentioned this earlier. The designer would like to have them back. This is a very busy time of the year for retail jewelry stores, whether they're in a mall, whether they're a freestanding store, whether it's a mom and pop boutique. A lot of people are walking in looking for moms, right? They're looking for the moms in their lives and they want to get something special. That is when one of those big times a year, right around February, the same thing happens. Right around December, the same thing happens because we've got Christmas time and Valentine's Day and Hanukkah and all these things that people need great jewelry for. And then jewelry stores raise their prices because everyone desperate needs a great piece and are willing to get something special. So they're willing to spend more. This is a designer that would like to have these earrings back and put them in their boutique for over $40,000. And you know what's weird? I think that's a good price. In the designer world, when you're showing 4 carats in diamonds, I think that's a pretty good price. Here's what we're going to do instead of $59, $49, or even $39.99. It's an instant giveaway. This could be your new favorite earring that just gives you just enough of that extra special glamour that makes it different than what your friends and your family have and everybody else. Because this is just that extra reverse, that reverse two-tone effect that happens here when you're getting this kind of 452 diamond weight. I'll make them $2,999 and they will go because they can't sit here when you have 4.5 carats in diamonds. And most of that is fancy colors. You're not going to get them sitting here at $29.99. It's just that simple. They can't stick around because that is just a straight up value. And let's not forget, if those were just white diamonds, just like everyday buckets full, no problem, white diamonds, you can't get $452 for $3,000. You can't do it. What we have here are fancy colors and bigger fancy colors too. So that is the way to go, and just try them. They're one only. They're as they are. That's the beauty of them, right? From the yellow to the white, and then the white to the yellow, and then that ombre style, and the bezels with the pave. The bezels amongst the pave are so much fun to see, and that finishing. I mean, this has got it all going on. So a beautiful earring all the way wrapping around the sides, just a whole collection. There are green diamonds in here. There are yellow diamonds you see, but there are also the pink diamonds there as well. There are very, very visible pink diamonds that are incorporated into this design, and they're $29.99 for that one and only pair. Let me know who's got them. That is the designer earring to own right now today. That is it. That is all. You got to call me. We'll give them 30 seconds. They should be gone. And that is one of those just, I mean, listen, we have a different issue if we have 4.5 carats in diamonds sitting here at $29.99. We got bigger issues because that is just unbelievable. The gold alone. And I don't really see rose gold, Tony. I think, yeah, it's yellow gold. Just in case that's confused. It's white and yellow, not yellow. I think, yeah, I'm not seeing rose gold. I don't know. Yeah, it's yellow and white. So if that's confusing anybody, it's, yeah, because it caught me there for a minute. It's yellow gold and white gold together, but different combinations of. Okay, so let's move on. Let's get a move on here. They're here at $29.99. All right. Allison, did you take one of our bridge mountings? Did we help out a requester? No. Okay. Sure. The tourmaline. Which tourmaline? The Paraiba and the bridge? Okay. Wonderful. Okay, good. Thank you. 4031. Yellow diamonds coming up in a necklace. Let's show it to you. Here's a little giveaway. Here's a little something for you. Yellow diamonds, white diamonds. I don't know. Call me crazy. I think this would look great with the earrings. Let's see who's got the earrings. Take a look at the necklace. Here we go. Yellow diamond pave ribbon. Item number here is 6483. Comes with the chain. Got a couple of big diamonds there, bezel set, and the chain itself. First caller. Quick and easy, quick and dirty, 6483. It's a 149 diamond weight in the yellows, 12 points in the white. I don't think anything about the chain is included here, but you're getting the chain. And the chain itself has a lobster claw and not one, not two, not three, but 4 different lengths. I find that we need to do more lengths when we have a bigger pendant because you might want to wear it a little higher than you normally would because there's a lot of length to the actual pendant itself. Case in point, here's that measurement. I know it's on the screen, but I like to show you too. Here's the the 1 carat and a quarter length that you have. I'm gonna put on the neckline for you and we got a deal. It's been $39.99. Well, it's time to move that price away because we've got something special here. This is what, just to give you another visual of what that looks like from a distance away. And it's a true slide, really. That's how you would technically categorize a piece like this, is a slide. Because what's happening is you could use, if you have an omega, if you have a large herringbone, those are very popular right now. You actually would have the option to take this piece off this chain and put it on a larger, wider chain and then have that option as well if you wanted a totally different look. I mean, there's a lot of people, you could put it on a collar if you wanted to, like a diamond collar, because the entire piece really is a bail. So when you see this from the side, and I'll show it up close as well, but when you see that, the whole piece is really open through most of this point here. So that's a larger, what we call a bail, than normal. So you can really use it how you wish. You see that? So you can really have some fun. You could even reverse it if you wanted to and pop your chain through the larger part of the ribbon here. But really want to show you up close as well so you can see all these incredible diamonds coming with the chain here. And we're going to blow it out right now for $1,499. Get it out the door. That's a one only. Let's see who's got it. And look at the finishing. All that mirror finished gold, yellow gold for the body of the piece with the exception of just that edge there where there's a little white rhodium where the diamonds are. But other than that, I mean, look at the chain. The chain gives you diamonds as well. So that's worth it for the chain, but you get that whole pendant with a carat 49 plus the 12 points in diamonds. That's the 12 in the white, but your overwhelming pave work is done with those yellow diamonds. How in the world? $14.99 doesn't make a lot of sense for that one, but it's happening. And the earrings are here too. So I think the earrings, if you wanted to put that set together, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. That'd be a great way to do yellow and white diamonds together. Pendant on your neckline, earrings on your ear. I think you got the makings of a beautiful set there. A high-end designer set of jewelry. We'll give it 30 seconds. Yeah, sure. Jerry, it sure is. That's exactly what I was talking about, Jerry. Tell me what kind of mounting you want, and I'll make it for you. I'll make it for you. You notice how quickly I took that off the air, Jerry? You got it. Just give me an idea. Do you want a halo, double halo? Do you want a bridge? Tell me what you want, Jerry. I'll have it made for you. The yellow sapphire Gents ring is no longer available. I'm taking that stone and making it into a lady's ring. That was the stone she liked. You got it, Jerry. We'll do it. All right, coming up next, $14.99 on the pendant. Big tanzanite is here. Such a beautiful, beautiful stone coming up. And we have a new Paraiba. If you're looking for a 2 carat pluser, we got one. All right, time to show you the diamond ring. I've got a mega diamond ring. Let's go to white diamonds here. Classics, right? Can't get enough white diamonds, especially when you price them the way we are, because diamonds have been on their own pricing rampage of late. $65.91 is brand new here tonight or today, and this is going to be our flower ring. I'm wearing a flower ring, but that's not for everybody. This one I think is. And what makes this one interesting and exciting is they got one big stone, one big center, and then pave petals all the way around it. Such a pretty ring. At first glance, you're going, oh, this is a pretty diamond ring. And then you look at the details and see the pave and see the flowers and see that it really looks like it's a beautiful bloom come to life here. We're going to get you our big, big center. And I know this is a big diamond. I know we saw a big diamond in a bangle earlier. This is the big diamond, same size in the flower. So you're getting extra diamonds with it here. What do you think of this one? Let's come in. And wow, what a stone, what a stone. All of our yellow diamonds, guys, are still here. If you want the designer earrings, if you want that pendant for, oh gosh, this one's a leaner. Let's see if we can get it to sit upright for you. 50 points on the center VS, all on its own. How about an extra 88? 66, I guessed. 66 points in diamonds beside it. It will, Jerry. We can either get the ring as it is, or you tell me how you want it set. Allison, who got your Paraiba? Who? Hi, Wayne. Thank you. All right, guys. Here's 65.91, 50 point. Oh, Tony, one more thing. Oh, I guess you said all VS. Sure. The 50-point center is a VS. Just want to make sure everyone understands. I think we know by looking, right? Because otherwise it wouldn't be flashing like that. And then 66 points in diamonds. What the heck? Let's get it out the door. Carat 16 total weight. I'm ready. What could we do here? What could we do to make this real interesting? Let's do this. 4,999. Nope. Don't pay me $49.99. I won't give it to you. I'm going to make this better. I'm going to make this better. And this is where, again, people say all the time, but I don't need a diamond ring. I want a ring with diamonds, not a diamond ring. Diamond ring's like an engagement ring, right? I just want a ring with diamonds. I love diamonds, but I'm good on the solitaire. I'm good for that left, that left hand ring finger. I'm good. Here's what we can do for you guys. It's time to find out who's with us. Do you think? We tried this in the first hour, didn't do anything. Let's see if we have any better luck here in hour number 2. We have an hour and 15 minutes left in the show. It's Saturday. I don't know if you know this, I'm putting everything on sale. We got a little sale going on. What's the occasion? You're here? You want a great deal? You want a special piece of jewelry that's going to be priced like never before? I'll watch. Just watch. There was a bangle here earlier. Great price on a bangle. I mean, it was a lot of gold, yes. But it didn't have any other diamonds. It had a 50-point center. It was $2,500. Now, this is that same center stone. It's got the petals around it. That features 66 points in pave. It's got a lot of gold on its own that can be done in white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold. And it's not going to be even $2,500. The only way to get around $49.99, to be clear, is to let you price it via the auction. So I'm going to put this on the auction block. We're not going to ask for 4 or 3. I'm no fool. We got to do better than that. So we're not going to ask for even 25, which doesn't make a lot of sense with even what we've seen already in this past hour and 45 minutes. So what I'm going to do is this. We're not going to start at 25. This is where I'm going to see if we can get a couple people in on the phone lines here. And yeah, it's going to require an extra deal to make this happen. And I'm okay with that because we got to make sure we move some great jewelry here. And this one's new today. And it's a beautiful floral. I don't know who doesn't love floral jewelry, but there's so many different ways to do it that sometimes it can be really, I think, juvenile. And then there's really sophisticated ways. And obviously you could do it with a lot of little stones, but this is where we start with that 50-point core. And then it's got all the pave around it. And we're not asking for 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, or 2,000. I'm going to go even lower than that. Take a look. Come on in. This is our opportunity for you to get to, yeah, it is a big deal ring. And you know what? I'm not going to ask for $2,000 because that's not going to get an open either. I have a feeling. Am I right? That's not going to do it either. Look at this on the hand. $5,000 should be priced right here. And why not? There's a half-carat center right there. Nobody at 2? I kind of figured. 1,900, 1,800, 1,700, 1,600. Let's go. $1,500 to get it started with a $50 increment. But be first. Because if you're first, you might be the one and only, and then you steal it. You steal it. We're not going to spend a lot of time because we only have an hour plus left. This is the moment to get in on that floral ring. We're looking for $1,500 to get it started. Let's go. Come on in. It's time. $1,500 on a 50-point stone. Here's another flower ring. But that's not for everybody, right? Because that's got 3 carats in diamonds. It's really large. It's oversized. It's big, right? So not everybody can do the big double flower, right? This is a way, but even that flower ring that I just showed you that has 2 flowers, it does not have a one single 50-point stone. Is it because it leans? Let me see if I have any better luck with it on the other side here. Also, I've always liked to point out with this mounting that there's a beautiful way that the petals arch. So they kind of go up and over, so you could put a band next to it. You could slide a band right next to it and wear that. You can do that too. So let's see if we've got an open. Come on in. Don't be shy. That's a diamond deal waiting to happen. but we can't make it happen without your bids, because if I could sell it outright at 15, I would. I just can't. So we're going to look for any bids and opportunities here to get you in on something special that's going to get you well over a carat in diamonds, mega half carat stone, beautiful floral that makes a great right hand ring, makes a beautiful ring to wear, even in conjunction with other diamond pieces that you already do wear and enjoy and love. And this one's a no-go at $1,500. Let's give it a final 60 seconds and get that one started. Come on in and welcome to Saturday, and we only have an hour left. So it's time to get in and get some great jewelry out the door. And we still have those gorgeous diamond earrings, the yellow and white. Do not let me buy those today. I spent more than that yesterday on vet bills. Please don't make me buy those beautiful yellow diamond, white diamond earrings. Come on in, guys. Come on in. Come on in. 15. 30 seconds left. To get that one started, we'll bring out that big tansy. I got a big tanzanite here. Feather earrings are here. I love the florals and the feathers. I mean, it really is. It is springtime fine here. We got something special. Look at these. These earrings are always beloved. They're not new, but they're always popular. Isn't that a great looking an earring? Fabulous feathers. We'll show those to you. We got a big time tansy. This is going to be an interesting day here. We got a last hour, and we're going to move some jewelry. What do you think about this brand new tanzanite, though? I got to ask. What do you think of this one? New mounting, fabulous, top quality museum reserve stone that I might have to just give away today. What do you think of that? Do you see the big diamonds there around the sides? Pear shapes on the east and the west. Big round brilliance. Let me tell you something. I would have said with this ring, I was reluctant to show it to you today because it's a little pricey for a Saturday morning, but you know what? We might just have to let this one go today. That's a new style for this Saturday. And I don't want to waste a great piece that, you know, if not everyone's here, but I really think if you are looking for a blue wing block D and you don't want to give up one iota of color, and if you've ever said I like ovals, but they're usually not maybe as much of the color saturation, this one is. Every bit of red that you would see out of its trillion cut or round counterparts. I just want you to take it all in. Let me know if you like this one. I can save it till tomorrow, or we can go ahead and literally sacrifice it to the gods today. We can do that too. It's up to you guys. We'll do a sacrificial ceremony and we can sacrifice that to the gods. We can do that. But again, I'd probably, if we're going to get $14,999 on this, we probably need to save it for another day. But it's $66.11. It's brand new today. I wanted you to give it like, let's introduce you. Let's get you to know it a little bit. Let's just kind of take it easy here, show it to you. See if anybody's out there that really loves the 827. The 827 Blue Wing Block D. Pretty good, right? And then let's take a look at these diamonds, because you get 24 points in pair shapes. That would be one on each side, 12 points each there. And then we also have 96 points in the round brillantes. You got something good going on here. A halo and then some. If you like that one, because my other option is a 10 carat, and it's this one, and it's, yeah, this one's over $30,000. And honestly, to tell you the truth, guys, I like the color and quality overall, and this is not really like a subjective thing, okay? Some things in life are very subjective, where it's like food. If you sit somebody down at a restaurant and you have 100 people at the table, everyone's going to like something different. And it can all be beautiful, beautiful cuisine, but everyone's going to have a different taste. This is not subjective, guys. That stone is my $35,000 10 carat. I want you to see something, and there's a reason why this one is museum reserve. Do you see the difference in the color, the amount of red you see already when it's on TV? I would prefer instead, and let me tell you, there's a $35,000 price tag, and we set big heart-shaped diamonds around that cushion cut. But do you see, because sometimes if I show you a piece and I tell you something, it's not as effective and it's not as impactful as when you see it with your own two eyes side by side. Because we can be looking at the best stone in the world, but sometimes when it's by itself, this is just human nature, it's easier to see the quality when you see it next to something else that, let me tell you, if I showed this all by itself, you'd go, wow, what a stone. But the fact that you see them together and you go, no, you know what, I think I'm with you, I like that. It's not a subjective thing, guys. That's a better stone. And my other 10 carat, that's only a carat and a half larger, and guess what? It's 35 grand. I don't want you to spend that, because I think this is a better buy for the color, for the saturation. I think it's a little more classic as well. I think it's a little more wearable a ring. And that's just, again, that's just, listen, I've had people say before, well, you know, I've seen tanzanite before elsewhere, and they're light lavenders. I like that better. And that's okay. That is, I've heard that a lot of times. And I can literally tell you where to go shop for those. Unfortunately, we don't bring that light lavender material. And I get it. If you really do like it better, to have more of a light lavender, kind of like a lilac type of color, there are a lot of those options out there. Lucky for you, that is going to be more available. What we're bringing is definitely a definite darker, deeper blue purple. And that is why it is considered neon. This is why, again, this is not even 4A grade or 5A grade. This is actually Blue Wing Block D doesn't really have a grade because it's available nowhere else, but it is greater than the 5A grades that are out there. So if that helps you out, this is the literal best in the world. I don't use that term lightly. This is the literal best tanzanite in the world. There's only one source, so it's pretty easy to know what's what. And now I'm showing you a stone that I think we can all see in comparison with the 10 carat, why the oval was selected and put aside 3.5 years ago to be one day sitting in a museum on display. For people to pay good money to go look at for a couple of seconds, maybe put on a headset and listen to a little bit of a little description of what it is and where it's from. Instead, somebody could have this ring today. And I was thinking about showing it later, but we only have an hour left, so what do you think? Let's show it now. Let's get it out the door. And we have the 10 carat option for $35. Take a look at this because the oval is actually supposed to be, well, not a lot different. It's $14,999 for the oval, right here on the bag. You get the carat 20 in diamonds. So now that, can I remove this one now? We've all seen it, right? And that's a great stone. Don't get me wrong. It's still Blue Wing, it's still Block D, but it does not compare. And that's where I need you to understand because we get so spoiled. We're spoiled rotten when it comes to Blue Wing Block Ds. I need you to sometimes see those subtle differences that make the museum reserve the museum reserve. And if you're going, well, what does that mean? Does that mean I have to buy it and put it in a museum? The reason they came out is because there were so few left. And we don't clearly have everybody who wants a Blue Wing doesn't have one yet. So we're bringing out some of those museum reserve stones for you to own. And that's what we have here. Pear shape on each side. That's a bigger diamond. That's an important reason why the mounting is so high end. You've got the bigger round brilliance. And you know what? That is the price I'm supposed to get today. And because I have nobody on the lines and nobody interested, here's what I'm going to do. Because I bet you there's somebody who goes, now that's a Blue Wing. Now that is one worthy of my collection. I think if it's worthy, this is how I look at it. As someone who's pretty particular about stuff in general, I look at it this way. If it's good enough for a museum, it's probably good enough for me. Probably. That's how I look at it. And I feel the same way. The way I shop is the way we shop together. So I feel like I can say, if it's good enough for a museum, it's probably good enough for all of us. You and me and any tanzanite lover out there who wants the best. Listen, if you don't really care about any particular color, you don't really care about the levels, then you can buy cheaper tanzanites out there somewhere. I mean, I've seen it in sterling silver, really light washed out colors. You can get it in sterling silver for a couple $100. You know, some smaller stones in sterling silver, a nice little, that's a nice little buy. But if you want quality, there is nobody that's going to bring this quality beyond what we have. It is the literal best, private collection. We're here to bring it to you. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm putting it on the auction block. I'm 0 for 2 on auctions. 0 for 2. We're going to try it. And I have a feeling this is going to stick. Why would I say that? Why? Because instead of $15,000, we're not asking anywhere near that. Anywhere. It's not going to be 15. Do you like it? I don't need to do this if nobody likes it. But I have a deep, deep, deep suspicion here that somebody is sitting at home going, that's the greatest stone I've seen. Come on in. Take a look at it. We're going to do something wild for you. We have just an hour left and 4 minutes. So let's try to get this out the door. You know what? I'm just going to get it out the door right now. Not even $14,000 to open, $10,000 to open, or even $5,000 to open. It's an 827. It's got a spectacular carat 20 diamond mounting. It's in white gold. We can change that for you. This is my best tanzanite here. And I'll have cheaper ones later in this show. So if you're going, no, I don't need 8 carats, great. We got 3 and 4 carats coming up. But if you want a big one and you want red flashes through and through and through and through, this is the way you go about it right now. It is not going to be $5,000. It is not going to be even. You guys are making me do it. We are pushing the limits today. And I'll tell you right now, I'm not going to ask for 5. I'm just freewheeling it here. Whatever you guys want to do, we've saved you 10 grand already if we get an open, but we don't have one. So I'm just going to go even lower to $4,500, and we'll give it 60 seconds for an 827 Miracle Stone. These are just unbelievably rare. And do you know that the Blue Wing Block Ds, they were only mined for about 2.5, I don't really touch on this much. There was 2.5 months of mining in that Block D region where they actually had that vein of the blue wing. It's called that, the miner named it that way because he and his fellow miners at that time, who were actually in the trenches in that Block D, mining the world's rarest tanzanite, they're the ones that noticed immediately that this streak, if you will, this vein as we call it in the mining world, this vein of rough material had a super saturated neon. They noticed it from the rough. I mean, before it was cut, before it was polished, they saw that color difference, they saw that saturation difference, and they named it because also the shape of the actual vein was like a wing. It literally, I'll have to get the photograph. I'll have to get it. I'm going to ask him if he will send me the photograph to show you because we have met with that miner. How else do you think we got these stones? 3.5 years ago, he sat here at TVON Studios and literally, like, I wouldn't say gifted because they weren't free. I mean, but he really was willing to share this rare collection that he had been keeping under lock and key, super secret, and didn't even tell anybody about it. And literally, the only people that knew were his 5 other miner colleagues. That's the only people that were there at the time. They saw it mined. They were there. He saved it. It was like the greatest gem secret in the history of all the gem world. And we're not looking for 45. Apparently, I'll go $4,000 to start. We've got to get this ring a home. We just have to. There's no better stone to show you. There's no better quality I can bring you. Let's go $50 increments. It doesn't really matter. There's no open, but I'll tell you right now, if anybody would want to run the auction, it'd be a $50 increment. But this is what it's all about. Think about this, because I know in the business, generally when you're talking about something rare or special or different or unique or super secret that nobody knows about, guess what happens? Regular people like you and I don't get it. That's reserved for, I don't know, Ben Affleck, you know, when he's got $20 million to spend on an engagement ring for another big celeb. Or it's reserved for sultans, kings, queens, czars. There's a particular sultan who bought a lot of gems from me many, many years ago. This is the kind of material you would save for him because it's not even about what, you know, we're not negotiating money. I mean, it's the thing that when you've got somebody who's like a king of a country, a queen, a sultan, they have some of the biggest gem collections in the world. When stones like this are mined like that, that's normally where they go. They've got like direct channels. They've got a staff that they pay annual salaries to go hunt down stones for them. And they know everybody in the business, and they know when something special gets mined. This is such a privilege to be able to bring this material to you. Because normally, the very best that's ever come out of the ground doesn't go to a public type of place. It doesn't go to like a general consumer. We've got that chance for you. And we have no open at $4,000. We are at the top of the hour. Welcome to the show. It is TVON on a Saturday. We're live. We have an hour left. And I'm in the midst of a little bit of a... it's a diatribe. I am at my wit's end here with this stone because this is the best quality I brought you on this show and anywhere. And it's the best quality anybody can bring you. And it's a blue wing that's an 8 carat and we don't have a $4,000 open. So here's what I'll do. For those of you, if anybody just tuned in at the top of the hour going, oh my goodness, TVON's on, I forgot. We want to give you a value here and I want to show you the ring, but I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not even starting at $4,000. We will get this a home. Somehow, some way, it is going to be time to get this museum reserved. And more as this auction or this wannabe auction proceeds, I'm thinking I really should have saved it. Really should have probably saved it for another day. That was my inkling a few moments ago. Now we're getting it at home. $3,500 to start. I'm going to try it. $3,500. $3,500 to start. We're going to do this. This is real life. Pinch yourself if you have to. Pinch yourself. I really did pinch myself. This is real life. I had to just do a reality check. I had to really just like, am I really standing on my 2 feet here on the ground? Because this is otherworldly. Take a look. Welcome to the show. We have an hour left, and I might be on the auction for an hour. I have no problem with that. I have no problem with that, except that is a stone that If we're really looking and searching and waiting for an open, I really, really don't think this is the day for this one. But you know what? It's a great value. It's an opportunity. I put it next to a $35,000 10 carat that's only a carat and a half difference. And this stone is better. It just is. From a quality standpoint, it's just better. So, and if you weren't with us, here's that 10 carat I'm referring to. Vastly different colors. Vastly. And yes, I'm nitpicking here, but the 8 carat is a better color. It's got more red. It's got more neon. It's, do we have the open? Who do you have there? And was she at 4,000? Okay, all right. So we have the open at 35. Fantastic. We have 3,500. And did you say who was it? Sarah. Hi, Sarah. Where's she calling from? Oh, wonderful. Happy Saturday. Okay, so this is going to be like the happiest moment of her life in shopping, at least. Because, oh my goodness, $3,500 we have, so it's going out the door to somebody, and it's Sarah right now. Let's try it on the hand again for you here one more time before we wrap this up, because reality is setting in that we're probably not, I've been 0 for 2 on other auctions, so you know what? Probably not going to have a lot of people on this one. And that's a great thing for Sarah, isn't it? That she might not have to spend a penny over $3,500 to get this one home. The Museum Reserve, 827, bigger individual pear shapes right beside the stone, right there, one side and another. Red flashes galore. It's a $50 increment to get you in. And we have spent ample time, so let's get it out the door. I'm not really truly going to spend the rest of the show on it, but I'll tell you right now, this is going to be a winner. And here's what we're going to do. Biggest value I've seen yet. And I know you can do the math. And I know nobody else has Blue Wing Block D, and you know that. There's other Block D out there, but there's no other Blue Wing Block D. We are the only sole provider of Blue Wing Block D to the universe. We have a $50 advance increment. That's a tiny increment when there is, well, you see it. There's a lot of savings here. It was a $15,000 ring. I'm giving it a clock. Now, for those of you that might be new to the show, new to the option, new to the Blue Wing, new to the Block D, new to tanzanite, new to fine jewelry, let me tell you something right now. There's a lot of faux costume demi-fine jewelry out there that is a lot more money than this. So I would much rather see you get the finest in the world, the best out there, and spend less. Get gold, get VS diamonds, get the Blue Wing Block D that is the best in the world. But we are at $3,500. We're going to give it 2 minutes, and we're going to see who's out there. If anybody wants to give Sarah a challenge here, this is the time to do it. And this isn't about Sarah. This isn't about, it's about the ring. It's about the ring. This is about the value that is presented before you here right now, sometimes with live TV. I've been doing this a long time. I'm doing it my whole adult life. I got to say, there are certain opportunities that arise, not because of the network you're shopping with, not because of the values that network provides, but sometimes it's about just timing. And I will honestly say, in all the years I've been doing this and offering auctions, there is something going on today. And it just is, when normally this would have been started at $5,000 and we'd be bidding and having competition and lots of callers. Let me tell you something. My need to get this out the door is what has caused this really, really low opening bid that should never be. And by virtue of whatever it is that's happening right at this moment, you have little to no competition. And that is a unique situation, because really, truly, what would have started easily on any given day at $5,000 or more is just not happening for whatever reason. So there is a savings, there is an opportunity, there is a lot of diamond weight, it is our best oval, it is red flash galore, and if you think the red looks good now, wait till you see this in person. Wait till you see it. Okay, so I've said my piece. We're going to give it 2 final minutes, and all we ask at this point is, if you are thinking about considering bidding, you have to be dialed into that phone number. Even if you've never shopped here before, never been registered, you just have to dial in 2 minutes. Why do we give you 2 minutes? Because there's a delay. So we want to make sure you have ample time. But that means don't dilly-dally. Just start dialing. Just start dialing. Sometimes value is value, and other times value is driven by the fact that something weird is happening right at this moment. And you know as well as I do, you can watch every show I do. You can watch every show everywhere else up and down the dial, and you will never see a value like this. Let's give it 2 minutes, and then we sell it. Take a look at it. And you can, listen, if you have any qualms about it, you call me, because if you don't like that, you send it back to me. Like to me directly, because I'll pay you for it. I can't buy jewelry at TVON like this. And so when an auction gets down to that point where you're getting it for less money than I ever would or any employee here would, well, guess what? You've got a deal. We work on margins. You know, my mom laughs because I used to be at places where if I ever liked a ring, they'd just give it to me and they'd say, well, consider it like a little bonus. I pay the same price as you guys pay. That's how good TVON's values are. You know, it's like one thing if you're building in a lot of margins, then you give your employees a break, right? Almost every single place and everybody I know that works at every network, they get a deal, right? But that's the thing. I end up paying more than you guys do a lot of times. And my mom always laughs about it. And she's the one laughing because, you know, I'm buying for her. And she's always laughing. She goes, why do you pay more than what it's on the air for? And I'm like, yeah, guys, that's a difference. That's a difference. And that is true because you know why? The values are just that good. Questions? Let's show the profile, the back, the sides. I'll stand on my head and we'll show it to you that way. Okay, don't make me do that. Don't make me do that. That might cause a serious head injury. Don't make me do that. But look at that. There's the inside. Here's the side profile. Doesn't sit up any higher than any other ring we have. Hey, operators, I know we've got new folks in the phone bank. Let's answer some phone calls here if we have them, okay? Man the phones because I'm feeling with 30 seconds left, I'm the eternal optimist, and I actually feel like we might get a bid. We might get a couple callers. You never know. Last second is upon us here. Questions? We all good? Do you want to change the gold color? You can. You can change the gold color. Am I going to charge you for it? Nope. Am I going to charge you anything for the gold color change or for a sizing change or for a shipping charge? We're the only ones that do that, by the way. If you live outside California, most of you do, you don't pay tax. Tax in California would be another $350. It's easy math, but it stinks, you know? You're not paying that. You live outside California, you're not paying tax. We don't charge you to size it. We're not saying it's a 7, go deal with it yourself. That's what everyone else says. You go size it. No, we size it for you. It arrives at your door in your size, in your favorite gold. It's up, guys. This is incredible, incredible moment in time. Do we have 3550, yes or no? Any other questions? I know I have some people on the phone lines. They seem like they're just verifying or waiting on the phones or somebody's thinking, do they have any questions? Did I leave you in the dark on anything? I really try not to. It is my mission in life as a good communicator not to leave you with a question. The only question is, why are you selling it so cheap? Why are you selling it so cheap? That's the question a lot of people are asking right now. It's a matter of timing, guys. It's a matter of timing. JT, do you have a question? Is the band thick? Well, that's really, I mean, I don't think so. It doesn't look very wide to me. I mean, is it thick? It's not like a wide cigar band. It's a band behind the ring, so it's pretty traditional, JT. Most of our rings are set this way. We don't do like a little skinny band, but I'll show you. I mean, I don't know how to answer that. I can give you a millimeter size if that helps. It's got my fingerprints on it, so, you know, I'm going to try it on again, show you the back. Here's what the band would look like if it were just a band. If it were just a wedding band, here's what it would look like. If that helps. That's the reverse of it. And then, wait, I think it looks better if you just see it like this. Ooh la la. Do we like it? 3550, yes or no? You got it? Yes, no? Sold. Congratulations, that's gone. Feather earrings next. The yellow sapphire, Joanne? The Gents ring? Would you want to see it again? Well, I had a gal who was wanting me to set that in a ladies style for her, but, you know, I'm technically not allowed to reserve stuff when it's on the air, so you let me know if you need to see it again. Yeah, and then I'll have to work on something else for her. This is the feather earring. It's not going to sit on its own, is it? No, it's not. But they're really cool, and they're really pretty. And it's also going to be, take a look at this. There's the feather, and this is a great style because there's a reverse. It's meaning they're going to be an east and or a left and right design. Let me just put these on the hand here for you. Forgive me, I have the tanzanite still on, so. But here's what I mean by left and right design. One flares in, one flares out. The reason for that is because you decide whether you want them to flare in or flare out. So if you were wanting the other direction, I like them this way, but you could reverse them so that they would all go in towards, like they would curve right around the jawline. Item number here is 2313. What do you think, Joyce? Do we know who got it? Okay. Want to congratulate them. 6611 was the number on the tanzanite. Just congratulate them. All right. Here's our 103 diamond weight in the feathers. Are they leaves? Are they feathers? I think they can kind of be either or. They are very designer and so completely beautifully set with diamonds so that they have that glittering factor as you wear them. And yet, here's a long earring that manages to, I think, be very kind of casual and elegant and really wearable for being a longer earring, 2 inches in length. I find them very wearable, especially now that summertime's coming, right? You might be going on a tropical vacay. Take me. There's 2 inches in length, top to bottom. I mean, right? Whoo-wee. I can't complain. I've scheduled all my little vacays coming up. I'm going to be taking a lot of Monday and Tuesday quick trips to go watch baseball throughout May and June. So yeah, I mean, I'm going to be doing quick little mini vacays. Make the most of Mondays and Tuesdays. Yeah, Peanut's excited. She likes going in the jet, and she likes doing that stuff. She loves it. Did I ever tell you guys, remember that story about the last time she was on a private jet? Do you remember what happened? We literally get off the plane. She was in a duffel bag, you know, with just her head sticking out. And we walked right by. There was a jet just getting ready to go taxi. So we're walking on the tarmac right past it. And I didn't know it was starting the engines, obviously. And we're right behind it. And the engines start to roar. Peanut got so scared, she jumped out of my bag and ran on the runway at McCarran Airport. True story. True story. I thought you all were going to see me on the news, like on CNN, as like this, you know, guess what happened today in Las Vegas? McCarran International Airport, there was a chihuahua spotted on the runway. She literally ran on the runway. I kid you not. I literally thought, I'm going to jail. This is it. Peanut, I'm never going to see her again. I'm going to jail. My face is going to be all over the news as that girl that let her chihuahua run on the runway. It was the most mortifying and also exhilarating moment of my life. Bottom line, I'll tell the story. I'll tell the story on how I got her back a little bit later. At some other point. That's an interesting story as well. There was a celeb also disembarking. He was high as a kite. And she ran over to his bag to smell what he was smoking. So that's all that I'm going to say about that. True story, though. That's also true. That's also true. He just got off his, and he was high as a kite. And she went over. She's like, what's that? What's that smell? True story. He actually saved my life. I'm forever indebted to him. Anyway, this is what we're going to do, guys, on the feather earrings. True story. This is just, oh my gosh. The things that I've lived through. Anyway, white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold are your choices. I'm limited though. This is actually 2 pairs in white, 2 in yellow, 1 in rose. I didn't realize this was a last chance opportunity. So I'm going to try one on. Let me show you the other close up here. That is a true story. Just like, oh my gosh, just truly one of those moments. Saw my whole, you know when they say you see your whole life flash before your eyes? I was literally seeing like my career is over. This is it. I'm going to jail. Oh my goodness. I'll forever be known as the girl that let her chihuahua run on the runway. Anyway, here we are, 2 inches in length. Let's go ahead and give you a great look at this. Making sure I have the right one on. Let's just go ahead and show you on here because they sit a little strange. But now you can see the back, which is awfully nice. It's a great little, you know, finishing to that detail where they actually have a lot of gold presence, but we carve out a little space behind the earring just so you can clean them properly, you know, every once in a while if you want to, you know, give those a nice little cleaning so you can clean. Diamonds are important. You got to clean the front and the back. So this one obviously is, I put one on so it kind of flares. I'm still wearing that tanzanite. I can't get over what we did on the tanzanite, but I just wanted you to see how this kind of flares away. If I had the other one in, they would flare like in towards the cheek. So you can really decide how you like to wear them better, but they've got a great length and a great movement, and they really just are glittering in diamonds. I mean, the light just loves to play with those diamonds and just light them up. They just poppity pop pop. It's amazing. Let's go ahead and take another close-up look. And what we're going to do here is prop it up, give you a great look here, and we're going to make this easy right now. $1,499 is last call on that earring, though, because I didn't just realize this till just now. We only have what we have. We can't even make further beyond what we have already in stock, ready to go. So that means that's indicative of the last time at this price tag, because gold and diamonds like that have to go up. $14.99 is the price tag. Take advantage of them a beautiful way before the price goes up. We'll probably make them again because they're popular, but we really want to give you that stunning, stunning look for you. It is so beautiful. It is real. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. I love this. The style. There's the one I was wearing. Let me show you how that lever back has diamonds in the front as well. It's a really great look. And here's what we're going to do. Final call. $1,499. So let me know what color you'd like. White gold, yellow gold, or rose gold. Totally up to you there. And then I do have a very important yellow diamond here. It's a 1 carat 01 classic mounting. Also, what else? Any requests you have for the last couple of minutes? That big flower ring is here too, $320 in diamonds. Oh, and we do have a tanzanite wheel. So I promised that because we want to give you, if the 8 carat was a little bit just too large for your taste, we've got some 3 and 4 carats coming up that are also going to be really special. And obviously now letting the price of that auction kind of help us along with this next wheel also on the way. So $14.99 for the feathers. We've got a white gold gone, thank you. White, yellow, or rose gold all here, but now we're down to 1 pair in the white gold only. And then the yellow gold, we still have the 2, and then we have 1 pair in the rose gold as well. Coming up next, we are on our way. And there's going to be quite the, oh, there's pink diamond drop earrings too, if you'd like pink diamonds and white diamonds together. So I have to just show you this yellow diamond very briefly because, you know, I had a 1.5 carat yellow diamond last evening. Here's what the yellow diamond, this is a different style, and what this one is giving you is something extra because it's actually got a certificate, and most of our yellow diamonds do not. They just, as a rule, most of the time, that's a usually, well, it's a huge extra expense to have a GIA cert, and that's the other thing. It's not just a cert, it's a GIA cert because there's a difference there as well. So here's what we're going to do. It's 6095, so if you've been waiting on the 2 carat stones, but they've been a little pricey, this is the best recommendation I can make. Get something that's a 1.5 carat-ish, like this one in 18 karat gold with a 1.53 carat. So what this does is it gives you a big look like a 2 carat, because honestly, between a 1.5 carat and a 2 carat, they don't have a lot of visual size difference. You get a 1.53 carat here, and it also is 18 karat solid gold. It's got those really, I know you noticed those big diamonds that are right on the sides of it, plus the fully finished under gallery as well. But this is really, that's the deal breaker usually. A lot of people really, again, some people insist on a cert, others do not care. There's usually a little extra expense when they have a cert because you're also getting all the knowledge of every little last detail of your stone. Because the stones are certified ahead of time, then they're set into the beautiful jewelry. Here's what got me about this one, which is why even on this Saturday, I felt like we should really probably just give this like a 60-second look because of the value. It is because of the value. This is 153, 107 in diamonds, including those 2 larger round brilliants. Here's that cert that goes with it because that's going to detail. Whoa, come on now. It's a VVS. Sorry, I'm in shock because all I'm thinking about is the price tag. And I have never seen us do a VVS stone at a price tag like what you're about to see. Even a white diamond. Granted, I've only had 1 carat white diamonds, not 1.5 carat white diamonds, but cushion modified brilliant, 6 by 6.4, so it is almost square. It's got a 153 size, but look at that. U to V range in the color, VVS. Oh, by the way, that extra V is very good because you know what? It means very, very slightly included. So that is a step up. It is a big step up from even a VS stone, which is kind of our norm, which is funny because that's anybody else's best and it's our norm here. So we have now exceeded ourselves. Look at that diagram there, the clarity characteristics. Also over here, it's going to be, this is on every GIA cert in diamonds. So you know a reference point on the color scale and the clarity scale. So you know if you need a little reminder, this is where you are, that very upper tier. And by the way, flawless or internally flawless, just FYI, I've never had a yellow diamond in my career that was flawless or internally flawless. I've had a white diamond, but not a yellow diamond. So that's a huge deal that you are right there, right beneath the pinnacle of clarity in diamonds. And yet, that cert has been done. That's free of charge. It backs up everything about this ring. It gives you, of course, these are big diamonds. I love those huge round brilliants you get, but also the smaller stones going around the outer edge there. It is going to be a good one, $22,999. Yeah, it's been there. It's been there, it's done that, except it hasn't done enough to get it a great home, so that's what we're doing right now. And if you remember, I had a 1.53 carat, was it a 1.52 carat, I think it was last night. cushion cut, not certified. This one is. That was only a VS stone. Great, right? But this is a VVS. So it's a better. You get a step up in that clarity. You get great color. I mean, you see that right there. The color saturation is there. I need a caller. We have got one special opportunity coming up on this Saturday for you on this one. It's 18 karat gold. Did I mention that? Two-tone, of course. Yellow and white, but all 18K, the highest purity we make jewelry out of. That is actually collectively, that's, you know, industry-wide. Here's what we're going to do on this one. Instead of $23,000, it is not anywhere close. First caller. Unheard of. I cannot believe we are offering this stone in a VVS quality with a cert. And again, VVS, VS, doesn't really matter if it doesn't have the cert telling you that, because when you're elsewhere and someone tells you something, that may or that again, that may be something they're saying because it's subjective. This is the GIA gemologist. They don't mess around. They make the color grading and the color and the clarity grading charts. They're the ones that literally go by those strictest standards so that you know when you've got a cert, you know it is what it is. You're not just relying on somebody who may have taken some liberties here and there. You are getting what they state, and you have the literature and you have the proof and the documents to back that up. So that's hugely important. This is not $23,000. Let's get it at home. Think it's going to be too much? I would dial in early, because you're at a point here today where you've got some obviously special opportunities happening. But when we see a $23,000 ring that is coming down under 10 and under 9 and under $8,500, that has not happened with a certified stone of this size. It's a tough size to get. They're usually one or they're usually two. And there's not a lot of great value right in between. This is your value right now. It is $79.99 with the cert, stating that it is a VVS 2-stone. Take a look at it. It's one only, and that is going to be flying on out of here. Look at the inside and how that one is all finished. On the inside, it's got a full under gallery. Here it is on the hand. I love that it goes across the hand with that. Instead of just like the big center stone, I think it looks bigger overall when you've got, you know, more around it. You know, not just a center stone with maybe a couple side stones, but really creating that east to west feel around so that it really does give you the width across the finger like it does there. I thought I saw a big value when I had a similar size in a non-certified. This is even bigger. And to get that certificate is really, truly invaluable. So take advantage of $79.99 as a price tag. We're going to show you another yellow diamond. Then I've got our tanzanite wheel. Don't go anywhere, guys. We got a big tanzanite wheel here for the end of the day. And it is a finale you will not soon forget. But here's another option. Here is that 1 carat option if you'd like. And it's going to be a yellow diamond center stone with a 1 carat 01 size. And really doesn't look all that different, does it? Because it's got yellow diamonds around it for that first halo. So here's what we do. We've got the yellow diamond in the center. That's going to be the 101. I have the item number here, and look at those big white diamonds around the edge. Very cool. 6004 is the number. It's a 101 VS stone. Take a look at this. Hi, G. Hi. Oh, and Mary, I'm not sure what your reference point is there. Oh, she's taking a guess as to who it was. Nope. Nope. It wasn't Johnny Depp. No. But that's a good guess. Listen, if it was Johnny Depp getting out of that other plane, it would have been me running across the runway, okay? I mean, I know he's going through some drama right now, okay? But still, I don't really care. I still have, yeah, I'm a fan. I'm a fan. So anyway, that's a different story. But Mary, that was a great guess. No, this was a rapper actually. But anyway, so guess again. But anyway, here's what we're going to do, guys. It was one of those big award show weekends in Vegas, so everybody was arriving. Yep. But Peanut made the biggest arrival of all. And hi, G, thank you for joining us today. Yep, you got it. Thank you. She the show host police. I like it. Here's what we're going to do. 101, 21, carat 17. What else do we need? We need somebody who says, I like it enough to wear it, put it on my hand, wear it proudly, enjoy it, and let's do it right now. You can still get the carat 53 if you'd like. Here we go. final call. I'm going to make this one an easy deal. And you know what? $99.99, not bad. There's a $239 total diamond weight altogether. So I don't see anything wrong with that except for the fact that, oops, I just offered a carat 53 with a cert for even less. So let's not get this one out the door. You know what? Go ahead. $2,500 to start. Do it. 2,500 bucks. It's going to be the way we got to get jewelry out the door today by saying enough with the TVON prices. Let's let you make up your own. Then we do have that major tanzanite wheel. It's going to be 3 carats and 4 carats and even a 4 carat plus coming up on a wheel. And there's a heart shape I've been mentioning all day. There's a heart-shaped blue wing that's coming up for you. And that's going to be happening as well. Okay, so it's going to be a good finale in this last 30 minutes. Let us know if you want to start this. And let me just tell you, for those of you that are newer to us, we don't start 1 carats at 25 ever, and they've gone up. Obviously, they've gone up. Back in the day when I first had a yellow diamond, this is a true story, when I had this yellow diamond, first one we ever brought in jewelry, it's back about 3 years ago, we brought a yellow diamond for the first time. Can you imagine that even? I know a lot of people have a hard time believing that we didn't always have fancy colored diamonds here, but we went literally years with just selling the colored gems, not the colored diamonds. They weren't really accessible at a great value, and we usually like to pillage from the owner's collection. They weren't diamond people. Diamonds are really very separate. Diamonds aren't even generally referred to as gemstones, right? Gemstones are more, diamonds are kind of in their separate category, even though they are, diamonds from the earth. Diamonds are kind of kept to their own and kind of in their own separate category. You've got white diamonds, but then the fancy colors go even beyond that. Well, we did not have a lot of deals on diamonds because we always bring you deals because we're generally taking from the incredible collections of ownership here that have been in the gem trade now for, well, going on 5 generations. So diamonds were kind of newer to us, but we knew there was a demand, and this was all before the Argyle mine shut down. Now the diamond world, just in this last 3 years of bringing them, has really shifted in a dramatic way. This was the very first mounting I ever had with a 1 carat yellow diamond. Many years ago. That was 3.5, almost 4 years ago. And do you know what? It was $6,500. I'll never forget it. And that was prior to the Argyle mine shutting down. Nobody even knew at that point it was shutting down or in danger of. And that was before, obviously, spikes in gold prices and diamond prices like we're seeing today. So, $6,500 back then, $2,500 to open right now. And the reason I just went straight down there is because that is not a price we see ever on a 1 carat fancy yellow. And this one happens to have a lot of extra diamonds around it, totaling 2 carats 39 in diamonds. Take a look at it. We've got an amazing opportunity here for a diamond lover. Let me try it on. You remember that, Tony? It was just such a big day for us because we'd been talking about it for weeks on end. We were all really excited about the first yellow diamond jewelry piece we'd have. And then, yeah, here it is. Here it is. There it is. 25 to open, no open. 60 seconds. Let's go. We got the tanzanite wheel coming up. I am ready. I think we all are to see what we can do on tanzanite deals today. Looking forward to some 3 and 4 caraters, really wearable size. Mary is so funny. Mary, you are making me laugh today. Good guess, but no. All right, coming up, nice to have you guys. It's so nice to, I never know who all's watching, and it's just so nice that we got some longtime friends watching, even just, hanging out, not buying, but just chilling with us on a Saturday. It's so nice. It's so nice. I'm so happy to chill with you guys on a Saturday. All right, let's get to our tanzanite wheel. No open on that one. It's got 239 in diamonds. It's a big 101 yellow. It is still a VS stone. If you don't need a cert, then this is the way to go here, where you still know that you're getting a VS quality. But again, that's not a GIA certified stone, but it still gives you that, again, beautiful color and a great size. Okay, so coming up, big deal tanzanite wheel, and here's what's happening. The heart shape I'm going to put up first because that is what I want you to have the most time to look at, so you're dialed in early, because this is what's going to happen with the heart shape. The heart shape is the last one I have besides our really big one that I brought you the other day. So I really want to make sure you're on the lines quickly here. There is the square cushion. Here is, well, interesting enough, we're going to have a pear shape for you. That one's going to be in the yellow gold, and here's the round. So here's what we have. Been talking about this all day. finally is here because we don't have a lot of time left. So here's what we have for you. Oh, I kind of love the round there with that swirling double halo around it. Loving the cushion cut. All some really nice diamond weights. And where you don't have a lot of diamond weight, you have two bigger stones, like with the pear shape, which is going to be in the yellow gold. Now, you don't need to leave it that way. So actually, let me actually put that in the front row here so you can really see that well. There's our round. Boy, that's always special to see. Then you've got a cushion cut, and maybe, just maybe, if you're fast enough on those phone lines, you could end up with the unbeatable heart shape, which is just so, so, so rare. So I would love to have your calls. Let's do something crazy here. And yeah, it's going to be good because, you know, it's true. Earlier today, it was a great scheduled blowout price, but it was $39.99. Ooh, why won't that work? Well, we did a little auction snafu. It was good. It was good. We found a home for the tanzanite. But you know what? Sometimes when desperation sets in on one ring, it ends up affecting the rest of the show. It's happening right now. It's happening right now. Call me early. Limited. And again, the heart shapes are always the first to go. It's probably because we see the fewest of them. We don't see a lot of options in heart shapes. And certainly going forward, listen, the supply has not changed except in one direction. It's gone less and less every show that goes by. Every day when we sell a tanzanite, loose or in jewelry, that is one less blue wing. We've been doing that for 3.5 years. It means we're down to bare last call. It really is a privilege to see a heart shape on a wheel like this that's still wearable. It seems like every heart shape I have is like a big old pendant or a big time ring that's 10, 15, 20 carats, which are great, but they're not for everybody. Maybe you want something wearable every day. Same blue wing black D quality. You're getting it here across these four. Pear-shaped, heart-shaped, love the round. I mean, they're all exotic cuts, really, right? There's not an oval to be found. There's not even a regular traditional cushion to be found. It's all exotics. Pear shapes, gotta love the round. A lot of people have a strong affinity for the rounds. Might want to think about that. Square cushion, a little more exotic. Square it off. Great cushion. Let's do this. You ready? Come on in. We still have our yellow diamonds here if you want to ask about those. GIA certified or non, 1.5 carat or 1. Choose those. But let's go ahead and get this wheel out the door. You're not paying $39.99. That's the best part of all. You are not paying $39, $29, or even $2,800. Come on in. We've only got a few. Let me walk you through carat weights. Here's the 365. Oh, that's easy to remember. 1 point for every day of the year. 316 over in the round. 442 in the pair. That's the big one. Remember I told you there's a big 4.5 carat. There it is. That's the 442. And then we go over to the square cushion, which is going to be the 323. 323. You want to talk diamond weights? Let's do it. That's going to have 42 points for the heart shape. The 316 round has 77 points on the round. Then we go to the pear shape, which are the two major pear-shaped stones around it, 23 points there. And then you have the 323 cushion cut. That's going to have 85 points in diamonds. Let me know which one you love here. Call me early. Heart-shaped lovers. Do we already have anyone thinking about the heart shape? Who is it? Wait, you are too? We have 2 callers on the heart shape. Who is it? Lucille and Mary. Here's what we're going to do. They're so smart. They know. Maybe, you know what? It's probably a little bit of, I've learned my lesson from the past. Maybe I called a little late and I missed it entirely, and this is my next chance. My second chance opportunity right here. Look at how this mounting, though, really frames this heart shape so beautifully by not framing the stone. That's what I love. The stone is really kind of left on its own for the top and the bottom there, and then it just tapers. The bigger gold band tapers down the sides. So it's showing off that bigger center stone in such a fun way. It's not $28.99. Anything you want on this wheel, call early. The heart-shaped lovers have the right idea. They're ready to go. But you're not spending $28, $27, $26, $25, $24. There's a 4 carat 42 right there in the front center. That's a pretty big value right now. It's going even lower. And what if I tell you that we're going lower to the point where we're going to have a frenzy on these phone lines? Oh, yeah, that's right. On this Saturday afternoon, it's going to be an all-out fight to the finish frenzy on these phone lines to get your favorite blue wing. Try them. Because again, heart shape already verifying. Call me early, guys. And the pear shape with the bigger diamonds, you can change the gold. So I love that we at least have a yellow gold example. So try to envision that yellow gold with any of the other options because that is your choice. Also, and we're busy, we're getting busier because I think you've kind of figured out I'm not even leaving them. Not even leaving them at $24.99. This is what it's all about. Giveaways on a Saturday. Last 23 minutes of our show. And I'm giddy about it. Take a look. Not even 24 or 23. Heart shape is verifying. Don't wait, whatever you do. People wait. They wait because they say, I'm going to see what the price is. Let me see what the price is. And by then, you're calling in as you hear me say, oh, that one's sold. And then you go, what? Call in early. You can always hang up, but you can't dial after it's sold and expect to get it. That's the big trick here. And I'll walk you through carat weights again. We'll try them on as you request them. Heart shape already verifying they are not going to be 23 or 22 or even 2,000. 199. Remember, everything up here is at least 3. That one's a 442. Everything else is over 3 carats. All have great diamond weight, including this one, which has larger individual diamonds that are all VS, that are in your choice. Remember, there is not a gold restriction up here. You can get any ring in any gold, including rose, if you want to. But this is where you're getting the value of the day. I know that's tough to top that last tanzanite auction, but I think I just might. And I might right now, not even $2,199. Come on in. It's a major moment for tanzanite lovers, and you too can have a blue wing on a budget. We're not even making them $2,099. Let's get them all gone. Does anybody want the heart shape? We're already verifying on the heart shape. Let me know who's got the heart shape. Let me know. It's not going to be, you know what? Let's get them out the door. Anyone you want, take advantage. Let me know which one you're thinking about. They're not even $2,000. Make them $1,999. And that is while they last. So guess what? That's where we're at here. Which one are we thinking about? Backed up lines. Don't hang up, whatever you do. Let me try in the heart shape again because that one may be gone. 5, 7, 1, 3 on the heart shape. Operators, yell them out. Otherwise, I don't know. Yes. You got it. Heart? It's gone. It's gone. Bye-bye. Done. Gone. Congratulations. The round is next. Coming up in the round. That was 5713, by the way, in the heart shape. Here comes the round, which is item number 284. 284 with that swirling double halo of diamonds. It's a 316. It's got 77 points in diamonds. Joyce. Oh, it's Mary's fault. Don't blame Mary. Did anybody miss out on the heart? Wait a minute. So wait, is the heart here or is the heart? So the heart's here or it's gone? Okay. You guys are going to have to talk amongst yourselves, operators. I know that. So I'm just, yeah, come on, Joyce. Come on. Here's the round. 316. On the round with 77 points in diamonds, any gold you wish. Check on the heart. I don't know what's happening. I have no idea. How can I know? I don't know. Ask them. They know what's going on. They're out there in the phone bank. They hopefully know what's going on. All right. Final call, 60 seconds. Let's go. 60 seconds left. What about my cushion, though? Square, listen, I actually kind of think maybe the square cushion, I mean, it's so close to the round. It's a round with corners. Light, soft, corners, right? That would be the way to get the bigger stone here. Yeah, here's the heart shape again. Check and see if that one's still here or gone. There's the heart shape. That is such a pretty way to set a heart. I really like the way that is set. And the red flashes are, yes? Oh, the merengue from earlier, the 103 emerald cut, huh? Yeah. That. Shirley got it. Hey, Shirley. Is she leaving it in the white gold, Antonio? Because I would, but it's up to her. White gold? Yeah. Right on. Show it again? Sure. You got it. This one's sold, but we're going to show it again on the hand and up close. This was 5757. Oh, Shirley, enjoy. That was quite the value. That's gone. That's gone to Shirley. Enjoy it. Wow. That's merengue textbook right there. Textbook merengue ultra neon. Ultra. Enjoy that, Shirley. Thank you so much. And here we go with our last call on the tansies? Any requests you have, like Shirley just did, she called in on a piece that was up here in the first like half hour. Call us if you'd like to see something again, if you'd like to check on availability. We had, oh, also, I just think this is worth mentioning, we had these big tanzanite earrings that were here, these just massive button style earrings. Those are here for $2,499. I think those need another look because you get two matched 2.5 carats almost. So let me share those with you one more time before we go, because I think we've got a few pieces that just are sitting here needing a great home. And if you have any questions on the tanzanite wheel, heart shape, pear shape, round, or cushion, let me know. Can I just show the cushion cut all by itself here? I need you to see this with the odd number. Tony, it's going to be 2405. $2405 is, I just thought, maybe just a close-up view on the 323. Let's do it. And Mary in Florida. It's remember, Snoop D-O-double-G. D-O-double-G. I was listening to a song on the radio in today and, talking about the LBC. And of course, when I was a kid, in the 90s, when I was a teenager, and I was like, oh, LBC, that must mean my city, the LBC. Everyone talked about being from Warren G, Snoop D-O-double-G from the LBC, and I was like, that's my city. And I would get one of those, I had a Long Beach hat, Cal State Long Beach, brown and gold, and it said LB on front. I loved it. I thought it was so cool. Those are my school colors too. When I was in high school, we were also brown and gold. So I was like, I felt like I'm representing my Hawks, and, I'm wearing my initials. Anyway, D-O-double-G, Mary. $19.99 is the price on that. I just want to show these earrings one more time. Take a look at the big earrings in case you missed them. The ICYMI. It's 5008. The D-O-double-G, the blue wing block, D-O-double-D. No, we're just one D. Just one D on the blue wing block D. But here we go. It's the 482 total weight of the blue wings, almost 2.5 carats. I just adore these. And when there's a price like this, I think maybe just the right person didn't see them yet, because they are $2,499 to get 482 of tansies. And I'm just thinking about how they would look with that oval we had. Anyway, just an idea here. They are in the rose gold. Probably the only reason they're here so far. Unfortunately, with that price tag, can't change them to the yellow or the white, but really does give you a, if you're a rose gold lover and you like the look of almost like, again, kind of like a pink diamond look. It's not pink diamonds, but they kind of have that cast to them when they're set that way. That is going to be $2,499. You're getting 2.5 in each ear almost. And that very large carat 12 diamond weight in that one-of-a-kind pair of earrings. All right, cushion cut tansy still here. Pink diamond earrings are here. Yellow sapphire, Gents ring here. Also we have, I'm just thinking what else. Oh, I should recap the ruby. We had a 1 carat plus ruby, lots of diamond weight, and that was down to a crazy low as well. So our final call, and those diamond earrings, please, please think about those diamond earrings we had. The yellow with the white, the two-tone, the asymmetrical style that we brought you, and my Spinel. Okay, we got to do a recap. There's just too much good stuff still here. So let's just make sure you see what we have here. The earrings are going to be kind of anchoring the recap, but we have about 14 minutes, so let's get to it. We're going to show you some of the pieces you may have missed out on, but it's not too late yet. Here is, my Regal Royal Fit for a Queen Spinel out of Burma. I have another one that is royal because it's the king of all stones. There it is. There's the ruby, Roval Ruby out of Burma. We have the Mandarin garnet that I started this show with, and I knew there was a problem when this was here. It just meant not everybody was with us early, because that's $888 for a Mandarin that's almost 3 carats. So that's pretty good. Then we have, oh yeah, there's more. There's more. I have a very, very special men's green sapphire still hanging out for $22.99, and it's 2 carats. Look at that. That's a beauty. Now, I'm not a fan of green sapphires because they usually look a little brownish to me, brownish green. That's a pretty stone. Greens, blues, goldens, all together in an unheated stone. And this is my recap. And do you know that everything on this wheel, because this is going to be hard to believe with that Spinel sitting there, everything on this wheel is under $3,000. That is hard to believe because there's a 504 Burma purple Spinel sitting in the back right corner with the reds just gleaming away. There's a huge pair of tanzanite earrings. We just discussed those. The ruby's under 2. The Mandarin's under 1. The sapphire Gents ring in the back left, that's $22.99. So let's get them all out the door because they're all one-of-a-kind pieces, and when they're gone, they're gone. But I really think that those are worth I'm not one for reruns, but I'll tell you, this is a moment where I'm just looking at those going, every single one of those, they need a good home. They really do. And they're all under $3,000. And the Spinel, again, I can't reiterate this enough. We've had 2 carats that have been more. We've had 3 carats, of course, that have been more. That is a 5 carat plus purple Spinel. And it's not like too saturated or too one color or another. It's got that amazing red flash, blue flash. I even saw hot pinks coming through as well. It's a really stunning stone, and that is $29.99 for the Spinel. $19.99 for the, actually, I can't believe that ruby's $19.99. And then $24.99 for the tanzanite earrings. The $8.88 Mandarin garnet is up there, and the Gents ring with that green. That multicolor, I mean, it's green, it's golden, it's blues. It's a little bit of everything, all in one unheated, untreated sapphire. So I would highly recommend anything up there. Also, still have that cushion cut blue wing. I think that needs a good home as well. And that one's only $19.99. So it's our last call in the show. I want to give this recap wheel just 60 seconds. I can always show you some brand new as well. I value your time. That's why I don't like a lot of reruns. But I got to say, these are what really, I think as people get busy on the weekends here and pop in and out of the show and have busy weekend schedules, I want to make sure that you don't miss anything up here. That's really important because these values are just fantastic. So I did pop in that ring there because I think the ring just shows you how blue wing the earrings are and how they all coordinate together. You know, blue wing is not just reserved for rings. We got some really strong blue wings there in the earrings as well. Final call. Let me know which one you like. $19.99. $22.99, $19.99, $24.99, $19.99, $29.99 for the Spinel, $8.88 for the Mandarin garnet. And we've got a few seconds left to see who's got what. And my favorite earrings. Let's put these asymmetrical earrings in. Only asymmetrical in the way that the diamonds are set. Those earrings are under $3,000. Amazing. It really is amazing. So, time to dial. I'm going to try to fit that other earring in if I can. I'm going to try. It's going to be a full wheel here. This is what I love when sometimes, I know we see these gorgeous pieces one by one by one by one, but I sometimes do you ever just look at a wheel like that and go, oh my goodness. How spoiled are we, right? To see that level of jewelry all in one place, it's like overwhelming. What a feast for the eyes, right? Anyone you want, under even those earrings, they are under $3,000, and they're giving you 4.5 carats in diamonds, most of which are fancy colors of diamonds. You know what? I'm not ready to leave this wheel. I can always show you something you haven't seen, but why are tell me, why are those still here? Everything up there. You've seen price tags of $15,000 on this show on some of those items. $15,000 TVON prices and greater, and yet right now, right here, in this last moment of the show, 9 minutes left, we have $3,000. Too much. Everything's under. Take advantage of it. Let's give it a final 2 minutes. I'm moving this wheel. We got to get everything home. Everything's got to go. They got to go. They've got to go. I can't sit here with values like that and just throw them back in a vault today. Can't do it. This is amazing material. Ruby lovers, sapphire lovers, blue wing, Spinel. That's a 504 Spinel. Look at this on the hand. Just amazing. Look at that color. Look at those flashes of the brilliant reds and pinks. There's blue as well. It's a 504. It's got a carat 58 in diamonds, for Pete's sake. That's some seriously good value right there. Last call. Look at that Spinel. Oh my goodness. Don't let that one go by. $29.99 for that Spinel. It's a light show. It's a laser light show on your hand. That is tough to believe right there. That is a shocker. That is quite a wheel. Love it. Mandarin garnet, $888. The only pieces that are as they are would be the yellow and white diamond earrings and pink diamond earrings you see in the front, the rose gold tanzanite earrings, and the yellow gold mandarin. Those have to stay as they are. I think, was it the Spinel too? Yeah, the Spinel as well stays in the yellow. Anything we can help you with. Let's give you a full presentation again. Let's zoom in on your favorite, whatever it is. This is not a time to wait. I'm not leaving that wheel. I'm not putting them away. We got to move these pieces. We just have to. There are no, I can show you brand new, but you know what? These values over here are so darn good. Let's get these out the door. Final call on this wheel, guys. It's last call time. Let me know what everybody's taken. I know we have a lot of busy lines here. We're going to get busier as everyone realizes this is it. End of the show is here. It's just about 7 minutes away. We want to take a moment and get you all the help you need on this wheel. Anything up there out of these amazing, we got 7 incredible pieces to show you up here. They've all got to go. Things as little as $888, as maxed out at $29.99. I mean, that is just a wheel that is full of value. I mean, if you need a price on everything up there, that would be like your whole set for life collection there. You even got something for him. You got a lot for her. You got beautiful ideas. Take a look. We got to get them out the door. I mean, I'm serious. We have a few minutes left. Let's do it. These have got to go. They have got to go. Give me a call. Let me know your favorite. We'll help you. We'll zoom in. We'll tell you everything about them. If you missed it, never fear. That's okay. We can zoom right in on that piece and share it with you again. Tell you all about it. But this is not a time to wait and let that deal go to somebody else. Yes. Trying the Mandarin. You got it. It's a 279 stone, JT. It has a great diamond weight. It's going to be 5573. It is only in the yellow gold, JT, on this one. Yellow gold, 279 Mandarin, fancy radiant, and it has 46 points in diamonds. That would be $888. Yes. Oh, who was it? Corby? Oh, really? Oh, really? The blue sapphire ladies' bridge. Oh, pink sapphire. Pink sapphire earrings. Yes. In rose. Okay. Fabulous. Hey, JT, you want the Mandarin? Let's go back to our wheel. Yeah. Take the Mandarin for $888. Last call. Final chance. Anything else? $504 on the Spinel. I don't know why that, I'm just going to zoom in on that Spinel, I think. We can leave everything else, but I'm going to make sure that Spinel gets a home. It just should, that's a 504 right here. Finished on the inside. Carat 58 in diamonds, ultra high clarity, 5 carat 04 stone, regal, royal, purples with reds and blues, all of that. Yes. Let's do it. Trying the tanzanites again. You got it. They were up so much earlier. They probably missed them. Let's put those on. Item number on the tanzanite earrings, just to recap, is 5008. So I want to give them the idea of the info here because it is going to be $482 in your tanzanite blue wings. They have the halo of diamonds. Your total weight in the diamonds are going to be a carat 12. So we'll bring that on up for you. Here they are from a distance. If you were to wear them north to south, they obviously would be something you could rotate. Certainly you could. You could rotate them, wear them east to west, but they are a large earring. They are a very, very, very large earring. There are no two ways about it. That's a great looking earring with a very big stone that's almost 2.5 carats in each ear, plus your carat 12 in diamonds as well. So that they are post. centered and butterfly backing, so keep that in mind, and that's what they would look like from a distance away. So fabulous. Sounds like those may be gone. They are in the rose gold only. Let's go back to the wheel and let me know on the tansies. Oh, sure. Really? Her TV cuts off the top of our broadcast? Oh, no. Take a look at, let's go even lower. There we go. That's so fun. People don't realize we got to squat for the earring shot anyways. I just developed this for pendants, so we'll just squat even lower and lower and lower, and that's about as low as I can go here. But that gives you an idea, doesn't it? So very big size. We can also measure them. Remember, they were 1/2 inch just wide, and then they're a little bit longer than 1/2 inch top to bottom. All right. Does that help out, Jess? All right, back to the wheel we go. Okay. Uh-oh. East to west, north to south. Totally up to you. They're very large. $24.99. We have 2 minutes left of the show. We're back tomorrow. If you want to hang out on a Sunday, ooh, I wouldn't miss it. Big Sunday morning ahead for you, 10 o'clock a.m. Pacific, noon Central, 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Major Sunday spectacular. It's going to be good. Jess, was that helpful? Did she catch a glimpse of that? Okay, good. So make sure, because we're running out of airtime here in about a minute and a half or so. Don't forget about the green sapphire, unheated, untreated men's ring. Green sapphire, 204, $22.99, $29.99, $29.99, $888. $24.99 may be gone. The ruby is $19.99. The green sapphire is $22.99. The tanzanite ring is only $19.99. Let us know who wants what. We'll be here for a few minutes after we go off the air to continue to help you out on any of your questions here today. And do join us tomorrow, same time, same place, 10 o'clock Pacific time is when we kick off our show. Pretty amazing Sunday on tap for you, so we hope to see you all back. Yes. Pear tanzanite on the hand. You got it. Here comes the pear shape. Pear shape is item number 1983. Oh, it was such a good year. Take a look. There it is. That's the one with the big diamonds on the sides, a 3-stone style. That's the 442, which was the largest on the wheel of 1999, and also 23 points among your 2 pear-shaped diamonds on the sides. Still VS diamonds. It's a trio of pairs, and we have 35 seconds left. That's $19.99. Remember, any gold you wish. Any gold you wish, any gold you want on that tanzanite. That was the case with all of our tanzanites. You can change the gold on any of them. Did you get the earrings, Jess? Thank you. Who got them? Hi, Mary. Thank you. All right, last call. We'll go back to our wheel for the last 20 seconds. Antonio, yes. Go ahead. Garnet. Mandarin garnet gone. Thank you so much. Enjoy. And here's that pear shape up close for you to take a look at. Thanks again for being with us. Have a great rest of your Saturday. We'll be back in the morning at 10 a.m. Pacific time, 1 p.m. Eastern. I'm Lauren Blair. We'll see you tomorrow.